So once again, I'm doing it by halves.
Yeah, okay.
Telling me the message is too long again. So I'm going to have to do it by thirds.
Okay, there's one of you. Where's the other?
Okay, so I'm doing this by thirds then. So there's
Okay.
1/3 of it. Uh, okay. There's the second third. And let's see if I can get the third to go all as one. Okay. So there. That should do it.
Okay. Yeah, you also. Oh, I see. I see. All right.
So now you should have
Yep.
all of that. It'd be much easier if I had a working light, but I don't. All right. So I can't see my own keyboard very well. All right. So hopefully now everybody has access to everything they need. Well, excuse me. Okay, we want to do that. And we have all that good. Okay, good. Okay, we good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our setting then is Meredith Ice Station, 10th May, 1955. Meredith is one of these far north stations that's part of what's known as Pine Tree, which is the distant early warning line. In other words, their primary function is operating radar, watching out for incoming Soviet aircraft. So they don't have much to do. Meredith also handles a lot of meteorology. So, for instance, almost every day they'll launch at least one weather balloon. It's also isolated as hell. Basically, the only way in and out, realistically, is by air, which means you've got one airstrip, but that airstrip is big enough to handle larger aircraft. Generally speaking, most in and out travel is by the C-119, the old flying boxcar, which carries quite a lot. There's about, at any given time, about 60 people, which includes you guys. Some of you have been sent here allegedly as punishment because there's really nothing to do. This is considered a shit assignment. I am reminded more than anything of something I read the other day about a guy who was working in an air base like this, whose job was pumping out the septic tank in an airplane. And he got in trouble. He was doing it, taking his time at it, relaxing. And an officer on the plane said, "Hey, you want to hurry up?" And the guy's like, "What are you going to do to me? I'm a shit pumper in the middle of Alaska. Fuck you." There's literally no assignment you could give me in the entire armed forces worse than this. So yeah, I'm taking my time. I don't care who you are. There's nothing you can do that's worse than this. He wasn't wrong. Anyway, that's the situation. So 1955. Most of you, if you look at your character background, some of you may have heard of something called Project Jericho. What little is known is that Jericho is operating primarily out of Meredith Air Station, and it's classified as hell. At the head of all of this, so you're currently on essentially the western edge of the Arctic archipelago. Your base commander is Colonel Jeremiah Laverty, who served with the Army Air Force. He's a straight by the book kind of guy. Those of you who are enlisted, you've probably encountered him in some cases. Those of you who are civilians, less so. And of course, each of you also has what you know about the others. So, what are you doing?
Who are the player characters?
We
Lou?
have actually people could add the player character name to their name.
Mike Jefferson. Who are you, Sean?
I am Zathary Bowen.
Bowen, thank you. I'm just putting a mark on my background history thing. Let me switch.
So we know which characters are in play.
I shall change the name.
Yeah. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, we are not yet at Midnight Sun on the 10th of May.
Oh, it's
Sunrise
May 10th?
and sunset will take place. Sunrise on May 10th is at about 3 a.m.
Okay.
Sunset will be after 10 p.m.
Okay.
So it is not in about 2 weeks we're going to reach Midnight Sun.
How do I? Does anyone remember how to change the nickname on Discord?
Yes.
They screwed it up.
You click edit per right click and then edit per server profile. And then where your name is, you just click on the actual name. Now, it should come up and then you could just put in the, who the hell am I? Lieutenant Scott Briggs. And then if you hit the X, it'll say, do you want to save? And then you can save. I don't know how else to save.
Yeah, but that does work.
You can't paste into it, though, can you?
I have no idea.
Trying to paste.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, did I get mine?
That's where I had problems.
Yeah, Lieutenant Scott Briggs.
So what are you guys doing, each of you, at about noon on an ordinary Tuesday at Meredith Air Station when there's pretty much not much to do?
No.
Probably, Lou would probably be in whatever medical facilities we have set up here, doing inventory. Just
something to do.
Yeah, probably just redundant over and over again, just checking because obviously we have various drugs on site for medical need that in theory could go missing. So my job is keeping an eye on that and just checking every once in a while to make sure nothing has like slipped away.
Out of curiosity, are you responsible for any of that going missing?
Good question.
What's Lou's appearance, please?
That's a.
Is it good? I mean, is it above 60?
Yes, I'm at 60 exactly.
All right.
So not above 60, at 60.
At 60, at 60. I mean, she's 29 years old. So she would have been very young, serving the war.
Ooh, an older woman.
Remember, World War II ended 10 years ago.
Exactly. So I would have been 19.
She was 18 when she hit with the first wave at Normandy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there are, by the way, those who believe she may have been the first woman to land at Normandy.
Oh.
Whether that's true is a different issue, but she was definitely she was right behind the first wave of invaders.
Very cool. I would say that she looks a bit older than her actual age, just weary, tired, but not haggard, more like experienced, and her history, especially in the front, has taken its toll, but that's not stopped her from wanting to help people.
Okay.
And to answer your previous question, I think she would only steal from the medical facilities if she felt there was a moral need. Like if a soldier was quietly dealing with withdrawals, she would take medication to ease their suffering while they're like getting off of it. But she wouldn't be supplying. She wouldn't be like doing anything for her own profit.
Gotcha. Okay. So who's next then? That's where you are.
I'll go. Zathary Bowen, Lieutenant Zathary Bowen. Appearance 60 for those who care. Since they're in the Arctic, he's probably quite often wearing a winter jacket, the fur, kind of the fur lined
Yep.
hood and all that. I'm going to add his is a variation of yellow. It's like a yellow jacket that he wears. Often seen in the mess hall, studying over images of crash sites.
Okay.
And the reason it's yellow is because that's what my great uncle would wear when he went to crash sites of bombs.
Okay. So it makes you basically it's high visibility gear.
Yeah, it's there's literally a documentary that if you see someone show up in a yellow raincoat, whether it's raining or not, you know that Lieutenant Colonel Walter Korsgaard has shown up.
That's your uncle?
That was my uncle. He was the
cool.
#1 bomb specialist. He taught the Saudis how to detect dirty bombs. He created the bomb sniffing dog program.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. No,
I'll be
whatever.
talking to Private Jefferson, wherever he might be.
Oh.
How about that,
All right.
Private Jefferson? I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, by the way.
Yeah, he'd probably just.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
It
else
is
do we know
standard
about?
issue.
What else do we know about either Jefferson or Briggs? Whoever wants to be next.
Yeah. I'm trying to read up on all of this stuff, but
Because I want to ask him
yeah,
if that.
I guess he. No. Go ahead. He's probably just standing or whatever. He's
KP. He's peeling potatoes.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
And I'm in the kitchen talking to him.
Okay, so that's where the two of you are then.
I'm asking why that feller's wearing a yellow raincoat instead of a red one. Because I heard he's a communist. That's why he's gotten in this terrible assignment. Lieutenant Bowen is who I'm talking about.
Well, it's a yellow winter jacket.
Yeah, I said ring. I said what I said.
Isn't he the investigator?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's possibly the first you've heard, but yeah, is he a communist?
Yeah, he's communist. That's what I heard. You ain't heard nothing like that? And then I tell some dumb story about some black kid that I knew down in Alabama who was real good at, I don't know what, racing frogs.
And which one? You're Briggs. Okay.
I'm Briggs. I'm the lieutenant. The pilot. I'm the pilot.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just figured he's special,
Yeah, he's special.
Oh.
He's a special spy.
Okay. So it's just a few minutes past noon that an Air Force man will come to find each of you and tell you that you are wanted in the colonel's office now.
Okay, head that way.
This is quiet, tapping you on the shoulder, quiet like. Now, for those of you who've never been in the colonel's office, it's pretty Spartan. One desk, 2 visitors' chairs, bookshelf, mostly reports and military manuals. Really, the only thing he keeps for decoration is an old recruiting poster from World War I and his West Point diploma. Not much else. Okay, he says, when all of you have arrived, we got a situation. And you're what we got, so here's how it works. He motions to one of you to close the door. All right.
I'm standing there. I close it.
Okay. So, we got an aircraft down. Call sign Penguin 1. Went down somewhere west of Ellesmere. Part of something top secret called Project Jericho. So secret, nobody told me the details. Secret enough that they want a team on the ice now. So, here's how this works. Your mission, get to the crash site, secure anything involved in Project Jericho, rescue survivors, tag casualties. Keep it out of the hands of the Russians. Now, we've got no friendly units close enough to reach the site, but we do have a rescue arranged. I just got off the phone with the guys at Emmendorf. They said they made contact with a Danish research ship, Königin Beatrice. Their captain says he's got men in the water right now, but once he's recovered his divers, he can make his way to the Ellesmere Shelf and put a tractor on the ice. So we're figuring 24 to 30 hours. In other words, once you reach the crash site, make sure everything is secured. Anything you can't move, destroy it. No trace of Jericho falls into Soviet hands. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal
Clear.
Good.
How many clicks out is the crash site?
Well, we don't know exactly where. We know the aircraft was west of Ellesmere and probably on course at one point for Op Station Yankee Tango. He passes you over a set of papers. At this point, there should be two other documents there.
I can't read them. These are Word
Transcript.
documents, right?
Yeah.
Not going to be able to open them.
Transcript
I
and
can.
manifest.
Transcript 1 2.
Yeah.
So, Penguin 1 is down, handout 1?
Yeah. So look at both of you. At this point, included in the folder is both of those.
Both handouts, okay.
Yeah. One is the transcript of the recorded Mayday call.
Okay.
And what the colonel will tell you is the problem here is we do not have a recording. How can I put this politely? Because Sergeant Goldfarb is a goddamn idiot.
Yeah, I snicker under my breath at that.
He dropped a lit cigarette while transcribing it. So we've got this. We've got the transcript of their last radio call, but we don't have the recording. Now, those of you who live around here and are familiar with the military men are welcome to make yourselves an intelligence roll.
I mean,
Oh,
we're
military.
all military. We're all military men, right? So
Yeah.
Not
Even
all
the-
of us.
Well, the nurse.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe not Lou,
Okay.
but the rest of you will probably might know this with an
Intelligence.
intelligence roll.
I'm military, but I think you might be mistaken and need to get your eyes checked.
Success. Regular success.
Whatever. For all I
Okay.
know, you were yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
Manifest. Okay, I can't.
Yeah, I got a
open these.
regular success, but
Okay.
Yep, regular success.
So anyone who succeeded should make themselves a sanity roll.
I succeeded. Okay, sanity check.
Failure on sanity roll will cost you 1.
Kirkland. I know Kirkland. Or I know of Kirkland.
Hey, I failed.
54
Okay, any who fail
worse.
will lose 1. When you realize something,
I succeeded.
Colonel Lafferty hasn't thought about it, but you know, Goldfarb doesn't smoke.
I succeeded.
He did not drop a lit cigarette on the tape.
Wait, who made that? Anybody but me make it?
I failed the sanity check.
No, the intelligence check. If we make the intelligence
made
check,
it,
we
yeah.
realize Goldfarb doesn't smoke.
If you make the intelligence check, then the sanity roll to realize he did it on purpose.
Oh,
Okay.
we think he burned.
He burned the tape.
If we made the sanity check, do we make that connection, or is it only the people that
Oh, yeah.
failed the sanity?
Oh, no,
Okay.
everyone will make anyone who made the
Burned the
intelligence roll
tape.
will make that connection. The trick is those
Hold
who fail the sanity roll will realize what commits a man who never breaks the rules to destroy a tape on purpose.
Transfer.
What did he hear that he didn't want anyone else hearing? Because Sergeant Goldfarb does not smoke. He did not drop a cigarette accidentally.
Copy this through.
some black guy was succeeding too well. They couldn't let that happen.
So what you've got there is the transcript of what he heard typed out.
Okay.
It starts
I
with
failed.
Undecipherable noise in background. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the way he's typed it.
Do we want to
Probably
read it aloud?
You're welcome to if you want to.
Please do, since you can open it up.
Who wants to be PN and who wants to be TH? That'll be the easiest way to do it.
I'll be PN.
Okay, I'll be TH. PN is that's dual air
Penguin.
control.
No, PN is Penguin 1. Notice
Okay,
it's
okay.
Sergeant Major Kirkland, the pilot.
Gotcha.
Oh, and if you're wondering, just to keep track of who's who, the second document is the flight manifest,
Right. Yeah, I actually can open these. Just didn't get
which
that
gives
far.
you the men who were aboard. There were 6 men aboard the aircraft.
What kind of aircraft was it?
4 of them are aircrew B-17 in the PB-1 configuration.
Okay.
The manifest also includes the aircraft serial number.
Okay, that's super important because we'll need that to identify the ship.
Yeah, and additional modifications, notice, are listed as classified.
Aircraft B-17.
Those of you with any knowledge of aircraft,
okay.
which are several of you, the PB-1 configuration
Mm-hmm.
is usually is essentially weather reconnaissance.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's and the F9 modification is the same, modified for reconnaissance duty and long range operation.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the aircraft was flying basically across the entire Arctic archipelago from Meredith in the west to as far as Ellesmere Station
6 minutes.
in the east.
Okay.
That's a range of over 1,600 miles. So
Go.
it's crossing a huge chunk of territory.
Mhm.
It also apparently
1,600.
carried additional modification, although nobody will tell us exactly what that is at this point.
The B-17s had a really good range anyway. They had a real good range.
This one is modified for additional
Even
range. That's
more.
part of the PB-1 configuration.
Gotcha.
And yet it went down. Weird.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to go, Graham?
Oh yeah. So is it dual air control?
Yes, TH is dual air control.
Just double checking. Okay.
And
Major
notice
Kirkland.
they're identified in each one.
Oh, I was just checking the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Full air control. This is Penguin 1. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Do you copy? Over.
Penguin 1, this is Thule reading you. Over.
Thule, be advised. We are plus 2 minutes counting PNR and losing fuel rapidly. Please advise. Over.
Penguin 1, can you confirm rate of loss? Undecipherable noises in background.
Stand by, Thule. Collins, Navigator James Collins, is calculating that now.
Notice what's in
63
brackets there is
seconds pause.
yeah.
Good.
What's in brackets are notes, not what's
Right.
actually recording.
That's
So, for instance,
does that
it says
seem
Collins,
excessive?
we know who he means. Yes,
That seemed
it
like
does.
excessive. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, and PNR. Those of you who are familiar with aircraft skills is point of no return.
Okay.
That's the point at which the aircraft no longer
Yep.
has enough fuel to turn around and must continue on to its destination.
Thule, this is Penguin 1. Collins says that at our current loss rate, we can have a range of 400 miles, maybe 450.
Roger that, Penguin 1. 4 to 450. Stand by.
Copy, standing by. Unidentified
Alright, please
voice
hurry.
in the background. Please hurry.
Please hurry!
Penguin 1, navigation thinks you can reach weather station Yankee Tango. This will require a water landing. I say again, water landing.
Copy that, Thule, in background. Get us a course for station YT.
Can you calculate a course for station Yankee Tango? Can't
Background
find the
voice like
hills.
Collins. I can't find the hills. Thule, this is Penguin 1. We're off course. Pete, transmission fades out.
Penguin 1, this is Thule Air Control. Please respond. Over.
Thule, this is Penguin 1. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Penguin 1, please respond. Can you calculate a course for weather station Yankee Tango?
Thule, that's a negative. We are over 700 miles from Station Yankee Tango. I say again, we're over 900 miles from Station Yankee Tango.
Background voice identified. Losing pressure at number 3. Additional voice on ground control. No, they're not, sir. If they're on course, they're less than 100 miles out. Penguin 1, you should have visual on Ellesmere Island. Can you confirm? Unknown background noises. People shouting. Penguin 1, can you confirm visual? Ooh, different voice. Give us a different voice, Graham.
Possibly flight engineer Willie Dermist. I can see the mountains from here. Thule, this is Penguin 1. I can see the mountains from here.
Take it.
Take it.
Can you confirm visual on Ellesmere Island? I say again.
Unidentifiable noise.
Can you confirm visual on Ellesmere Island?
We're at heading static. Port engines are failing. Pressure dropping. Thule, we cannot remain airborne. We are static.
Penguin 1, please respond. Over. Penguin 1, please respond. Over. Static rises and fades out. Transmission ends.
Very well done, Kevin.
63 seconds is excessive for calculating
Yes, it is.
any kind of thing in a plane if you're the navigator. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed there's other delays too. Also, we noticed several unidentified voices.
Yep.
And inconsistencies in the in their positioning.
Yes. And the
Interesting.
note which says likely, that's Goldfarb guessing at who he's hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my...
And also notice the call, for those of you, again, with the right skills in aviation, the call repeats at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he says Mayday, 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 he's beginning an emergency
Tron,
message.
Fast talk. Persuade.
Almost like they're losing
Shit.
time.
I don't have any decent social skills.
Yeah, and repeating it,
Lord
Mayday,
dogs.
Mayday, Mayday, repeated 3 times is standard.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's the way you begin a distress message, is you repeat the word 3 times.
so the colonel is in a
There's
hurry.
no confusion.
The colonel wants to get us out of here in a hurry. How long is it going to take them to prep an airplane
Well,
for takeoff?
That's the next thing as you guys are reading through that. He says, I don't know if you guys noticed, but, well, how would you notice? We've got a C-47 inbound from Emmendorf. Should be here in about 10 minutes. Ground crews will turn it around and get you out.
Does it need
This is
refuel?
Ground crews will take care of that. This is going to require a parachute insertion once you find the crash site.
Where's the parachutes go?
There
it is. All right. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, if you're unfamiliar, the air crew will take care of it for you. We're also packing you some satchel charges in case the equipment for Project Jericho has to be destroyed.
Are we armed?
Take what you like from the armory.
That's bad sign, guys. That's a bad sign.
Now listen, this is important. We haven't had time to vet everybody. So I can't say for certain that everybody on this operation is on the same side. So if one of you sons of bitches, and I mean that in the best possible way, is a communist, and the rest of you find out, I don't want to hear about it. Just shoot him.
I look at Bowen.
Say, my eyes start darting around the room.
Completely unfazed.
Now, you'll have about 30, 40 minutes to gear up. Airplane should be arriving at about 10. So pack your stuff, get yourselves ready. We're sending with you an unmanned drop that's got a shelter, a generator, some fuel. If you're able to stay on site once you've located the crash site and you got survivors, you can hold up there if you need to. We're also sending you, he takes a look at a handwritten note. You should have a shortwave radio, survival kits, all kinds of stuff. Should be everything you need. Ground crews are packing that right now. So, take whatever else you need from the armory. Take anything else you think you need. Hold on a sec. As the phone starts to ring, he picks it up. Basically doing one like, wait a minute. Listens for a moment. Shit. That was Ellesmere. They've got confirmation that a 611 type boat was seen near Ellesmere. Zulu class. Means the Soviets might have men on the ice.
All right.
So, if this was commie sabotage, they may have men trying to find the crash site. In other words, get there first. All right, what are you standing around here for? Go.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab Jefferson as we're leaving.
I'm heading towards the armory, but yeah.
Yeah, that we both are. But I'm grabbing you by the arm and I'm
They're
escorting
going in the same
you there.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, you any good at, interrogation?
No, I just punch and shoot.
All right. I don't even do that, apparently. My guy... All right, we head to the armory.
As you
Yeah,
guys are making your way across the base,
I'm
you'll
guessing
notice.
psychology and psychoanalysis.
No, no, intimidation. I'm asking if you can
Intimidation
intimidate
work
the
too.
shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, as you guys are making your way across the base, you'll notice the landing signal officers heading out to the airstrip. And if you wait a moment and watch, you can see an approaching aircraft.
Okay.
That's probably your C-47.
I guess if that was the
Inbound.
question you were asking me, though, I'm a huge African American. I just give you a weird look, I guess, at that. Like, what?
Yeah. What's your size?
I'm just wondering if you can intimidate the shit out of Goldfarb and find out what he cut out of this message, or what was. That's what I'll whisper to you. If you
Okay,
can talk to
size
Goldfarb and see if he'll tell you what he cut out of the message or why he burned the message. Because my
size is a
shit,
65,
I don't have any
but yeah.
social
Yeah.
skills.
So you're not that big.
Okay.
65 is pretty ordinary size.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm strong. Got big muscles.
And of course, as you guys are moving to wherever it is you're moving, you'll also notice ground crews now. For instance, you'll have to you'll have to wait a moment as a fuel truck passes you, heading out to the runway. In other words, the ground crews are going to be trying to do the fastest turnaround they can on that incoming aircraft. Basically, they could offload, refuel, double check, and then it's going to be on its way again. So, what are you guys doing in about 30 minutes that you've got?
You go first.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what's available to me in the armory.
Well, this is an Army base.
Okay.
Or more correctly, an Air Force base properly, but multiple services. But it doesn't. The supply of weapons is, fairly minimal. So you've got your basic infantry weapons here. So, for instance, if you want an M1 rifle, you're certainly familiar with those.
M16.
I think the M1 is still in service in 55.
Okay.
The World War II era rifle.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bolt-action 7-shot rifle.
Yeah, you're probably looking at a rifle, a sidearm.
Yep.
Yes.
You could also take some grenades if you want them.
Yes.
Your kit will also, every kit of your drop kit also includes smoke grenades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are also landing zone markers, things like that. I mean, they can be used for obscurement in combat. They're also, more importantly, for things like landing zone and rescue markers. In other words, you could use them to hide. You could also use them to indicate this is where we are.
Yeah. Any explosives larger than a grenade?
You have several satchel explosive charges that are pre-packaged.
Okay.
You'll be there's already 4 of them preloaded for you.
Okay.
These are, you don't need to know much about these. These are preset. Place next to object to be destroyed. Pull lever, or sorry, pull cord, and it's got a preset 60-second timer.
Yeah. Pull string, run.
Yeah. Pull string, don't be here in 60 seconds if you want to keep living. There are 4 of those. Therefore, they're intended to destroy any Jericho equipment that you cannot recover, to keep it out of the hands of the Soviets. Now, if you're skilled in using them, you're also welcome, of course, to take combat grenades, either offensive or defensive.
All right.
Throw. I don't have throw. I don't have that either. Okay. Can I get a submachine gun?
Yep.
And a couple pistols?
Yep.
One's going to go in an ankle holster.
Yeah, sidearms are common.
I want to make sure nobody sees me tuck the pistol in the ankle holder if I can.
Easy to do. People are running around doing different stuff.
Okay.
You can package anything you want.
We need demolitions to take grenades?
No.
Or throw?
Point is that the satchel charges need no skill at all.
Satchel charges. Gotcha.
They're prepackaged and ready for use.
I'll take a couple grenades too if I can requisition those.
Basically, the arsenal includes what you would expect to equip an infantry unit with.
Okay.
So you've got rifles, you've got sidearms, you've got grenades, both offensive and defensive. What you don't have are heavy weapons.
Right. We can't take heavy weapons parachuting anyway.
It would be difficult to do.
Chute.
Yeah, but anyone who wants a rifle a submachine gun or a
Take
shotgun
a submachine gun.
is perfectly welcome to take one. Anyone who wants a handgun is perfectly welcome to take one.
Yep.
If you want a bayonet or a knife.
45 automatic is still pretty much the standard. The 1911 is still standard.
Yeah.
I was thinking, 1911, a shotgun, and a knife.
Yep.
What kind of submachine guns are we talking? Like a Thompson equivalent?
I can tell you here. I got the page handy.
Yeah.
Well, some of
Bergman.
these are. Yep, no, those are German and stuff. What I'm saying is we would have access to a specific.
These are a couple of old. Yeah, these are probably old Thompsons.
Thompson. I'll take a Thompson with a few extra magazines.
What about the MP181 or the MP211?
I think
2811.
I think those are a little later.
It says common era
20s.
in the 1920s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, either one. Which one you
So
like?
either one of those is the same thing as the Bergman, and then you got the Thompson is your only option.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Thompson. I'll take a. Do they have 30-round mags or just 20s?
No, they've got the 30.
It says 20, 30, 50.
Yeah, I know.
Asking them what they have. Okay.
So I'll take a few 30-round magazines too, and heavy parka and all that shit.
And of course, you'll want
knife.
Your outdoor survival gear. Probably the most important part, in addition to your outdoor survival gear, which of course is weather stuff. External temperature at this point is around 20 degrees. So you won't die immediately with exposure, but more than a couple of hours and you're dead. And the real problem is glare on the ice. So tinted goggles are an absolute necessity.
Okay.
Could I quickly get a Celsius conversion for those of us in Canada?
20's negative. It's below 0 Celsius.
It's cold.
Let's see. 20 minus 32 is negative 12. Times 5 is 60. Divided by 9 is 60 divided by 9 is negative 6.6, I believe, centigrade. Yeah.
In other words, it's not quite killing cold, but it's dangerous.
It'll kill you eventually cold.
Yeah, and of course, if you're still there after sundown, the temperature will drop dramatically. At that point,
mid-fall weather.
That's right. You're from Kane.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing, of course, is necessary is a face mask.
Yeah.
Because the glare coming off the ice means that if you don't protect your face, you will sunburn things like the inside of your nose, which is horrific.
That is also known as the albedo.
Yeah, don't do that. So
no, it's the light reflecting off of snow is called albedo.
Oh, I did not know that. There's a technical term for that. Cool. Good to know. Okay.
Andy's muted.
So, while you guys are doing that, you're organizing, you're gathering up your stuff. That C-47, incidentally, the nose art says Matilda May, is surrounded by ground crew. They're doing everything from making sure the aircraft is free of ice, fueling it all the way up, and even handing up. You'll actually see someone handing up coffee cups. Like basically getting the crew hot coffee.
Yeah, damn it.
So they've just floated from Ebbendorf, and they've got several more hours of flying ahead of them. The C-47, some of you are familiar with. It's the most common transport aircraft and was used during World War II for paratrooper dispersal. So this aircraft is designed for parachutists. You'll be using essentially a line-style parachute jump. Easy to do.
Is it just the 4 of us that are being parachuted?
Yeah.
Okay.
And while you're there, while you guys are gearing up, if you want to, you can also have a couple of words with the ground crew or with the air crew.
None of us have time to see Goldfarb, though, right?
If you want to try to find Goldfarb, you'll need a luck roll. Where is he at the moment? He's somewhere on base, but where? Yeah, is he in his room sleeping? Is he working somewhere?
I got a hard success.
Fuck yes.
So
go get him.
You'll place he just did the transcription. So you check his office. He's not there. Go immediately to check his room, and you'll find him there.
Okay.
He's
So
sitting
yeah,
on his bed.
He's all fucked up.
He's clearly trying to read a book, but he's really paying no attention to it. And
I'm gonna
a cup of
knock.
cold coffee is sitting next to him, like he's ignoring it.
Right. I'm gonna knock, but I'm just gonna. Is his door open?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna knock on the door, but I'm just gonna enter and say, "I'm sorry for the interruption."
No,
But
fine. Come on in.
me and some other guys are about to fly out, and I just really want to know what kind of shit we're flying into here. You were
I
the
don't
one
know.
that wrote the transcript on this plane that went down.
Yes, I did.
Why was it burnt? What aren't you telling us?
I don't
We know you don't smoke, so that whole shit with dropping a cigarette doesn't fly with me.
Don't tell the colonel. He'll be upset.
Whatever you have to say will stay with me and maybe the other guys, but I won't tell the colonel.
You can hear it like music. I don't understand, and I don't want to.
What's like music?
I don't understand it, and I don't want to. Now, I kind of... I think I want to go to the mountains. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. If you heard it, you would too. I did you a favor.
Is there anything else? I want to try to do an intimidate to him too to make sure he's telling me the truth.
Sure.
I'm just gonna roll. It's come on, where's it at? There it is. And I'm going to spend 1 point of luck.
Okay.
To make it a regular success.
Okay. The truth is, you're not sure you could scare him at this point.
I know, but
because
I want to make sure.
Whatever's on the tape scared him more.
Gotcha.
Like, he destroyed it precisely because of how scary it was. And
Okay.
the part about I'm doing you a favor is completely true.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't want anyone else to hear what he heard. He thinks he's doing everyone else a public service by burning.
I don't have any psychology. I can't tell whether he's telling me the truth or not. So, well, I could potentially, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I was certainly with intimidate. You're clear. He's scared of whatever was on the tape.
Okay.
More scared than of anything you could do to scare him.
Like, I'll go back to. I'll end up going back to Briggs.
Okay.
And I'll inform him what. What I learned.
Okay. Now, what is everyone else doing? Is anyone else doing anything before you board your flight out?
I don't think so. I'm going to check all the stuff we're taking. I'll do a double check of everything we're supposed to have to make sure it's aboard. If it's any place I can get to it easily. Well, and I'm also watching Bowen.
Loading. Yeah, you can see the ground crews loading stuff. So you can watch them load in. For instance, there's the unmanned parachute package. So it's a large package with double chutes on it.
I'm just looking for anything suspicious, or if it doesn't look like something's there that should be there. That's all.
Do you have any points in parachuting yourself?
I do. I have quite a few, actually.
Okay, so what you'll notice is that the unmanned package is being hooked to a triggered jump line.
Right. Okay.
Which is inside the aircraft.
Yeah.
In other words, it goes out the back, and then when it reaches a certain depth, the line will pull and it'll trigger the chute automatically.
Okay, that's good.
That's also going to be available for any of you who don't want to risk undertaking a parachute jump on your own. In other words, the aircraft is prepared for that, for line-style jumping.
Yeah, that's what I
that's also how you deploy. That's also how you deploy unmanned chutes. So. Okay, so what about the two of the? I haven't heard from two of you though. Anything to be done besides gearing up?
Well, you go first.
No, go ahead.
Honestly, I can't think of anything. Lou would just want to get to the mission as quickly as possible, so she'd grab a well-maintained bag of necessary medical supplies and hit the tarmac as quickly as possible.
Okay, so you'll also get to watch the ground crews loading and whatnot. Okay, and lastly,
He's going to make sure that all of his personal items are properly locked away in a footlocker, so that
Okay.
if something were to happen, it is not like, oh, what is this? What is that? It is all boom there.
okay,
You mean back at the base?
yeah. So putting
Yeah.
the things you're not taking with you, getting locked in your footlocker.
Correct. Everything is properly put away so that the military would deal with it.
Yep.
As it sees fit.
Okay.
One last cup of proper coffee.
Good. Yep. Why not? And then head out to the tarmac.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll then board your aircraft, and basically, as soon as you're seated, you're heading out again. What follows is going to be several hours of flying. Your jump sergeant is John Crown. He'll begin, once you guys are airborne, he'll begin explaining how the jump is going to work and show you how the line parachute works for those of you who want to use it. Any of you who are qualified in parachuting are welcome to exit the aircraft first.
Does he ask
And the
if
line will follow.
Does he
That's
ask?
what
Where
he's
would
saying. Yeah, it's
parachuting
exactly
be?
what he's doing.
I know, but does he ask if who has never parachuted then? From what does he find out?
Oh, that's a good question. When he says if anyone wants to do their jump on their own, if anyone's rated for it, tell me now.
Yeah, parachute is going to be after track. It's going to be added on. If you don't
I-
have
yeah,
anything there, you have none.
I have no skill in parachute.
Okay, so you've never jumped.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I have jumped before. I have a skill in it, but
What's your
I
skill
guess I
level?
don't- 31.
Yeah. Well, remember, 25 is competence.
I've jumped a lot.
Okay, so I'm competent. I guess I don't need any help then, I guess.
Yeah, you're no expert, but at 25 or greater, you can execute a jump under normal conditions.
Okay.
So if there's nothing abnormal about this jump, that's enough to get it done.
How about, is it nurse chase or do you have a rank?
I believe I don't have a. Let me double check. Or
do we know you well enough to just call you Lou? That's your choice, I think.
I think you just call me Lou.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't have a rank, unfortunately.
Does Lou have anything in parachute? Has she ever?
No.
Okay.
That's why I made this gesture.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're good.
So two of you actually have points. So you're welcome to exit first. The other two of you will be doing a line jump. In other words, your parachute will be connected to a breakaway line from the aircraft that will deploy your main chute at the right altitude. You don't need to do anything except not panic. Sergeant Crown will also show you how to deploy the emergency chute if the primary fails. In other words, what you do is when you exit the aircraft, he wants you to count this many numbers. When you reach that count, you should look up and see a canopy. If you don't see a canopy after you have reached that count, grab this handle and pull it. Like, that's all you need to know. Like, that's how this is going to work.
And in the ensuing hours, I would like to relate that I knew Kirkland, who was in charge of the mission, Project Jericho, who was in the plane for Project Jericho.
Yeah, you've got time to chat if you want.
Yeah, I just want to let them know that I also applied for Project Jericho, but I wasn't chosen. But I've heard a bit about it. It involves high altitude mapping and glitches in radar systems the Russians might be causing. Now, Goldfarb, I kind of glance at Jefferson and I say, he told me some people think it was about UFOs, though. And then I look over at Bowen. And then I look away. There we go. That's pretty much the information I relate to others during the flight.
I'll info dump what Goldfarb or whatever said to me or whatever then to everyone.
The horrible piping.
About the music or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, what he
But
thought
it
might have
made
been.
him want. It made him want to go to the mountains, though, which seemed odd.
Okay.
And then, of course, you've got the biographies there if you want to give them a read of all 6 individuals on the aircraft.
Oh yeah, that I would like to give that a read.
And their roles. Your pilot was Thomas Kirkman, is the guy you knew. He's your pilot.
I'm gonna add that I've looked at some of the flight logs of 3 flight logs for Project Jericho. There's large navigation errors in multiple places in the Arctic.
Do we know where? Go ahead, Graham.
Oh, would I, based on what I've got here in Lou's backstory, would I have met with Dr. Pierce Windle?
Oh, that's a good question.
Dr. Pierce Windle. Oh yeah.
I've never met him directly.
Earth Sciences. What the fuck is an Earth Sciences?
I know of him.
Yeah, I don't think you've met him face to face. I
Mhm.
think you know him more by reputation.
Okay. Well, what's his reputation?
There are those who think that he's kind of left wing.
Mm.
A dove.
He's a meteorologist and does meteorology and earth science.
Mhm.
So you actually connections. Let's see. No, I don't think you've never met him directly.
Mhm.
Although you do know that the equipment you were involved in mounting some of the equipment he's using. You might also know Windle was, Hamlin would probably have known that better than you, but Windle was also involved in Project Wide Wing, which was the meteorology department of Allied Supreme Command Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, the people who decided on what day would be best for the Normandy invasion because of the weather. He was involved with those people. He was one of the people who said, June 6th, the weather will be favorable for this. Pick that day. I think there's a movie about that now, actually.
There is.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser's in it.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's what I've heard. But anyway, that's real. Yes, they really were concerned with, the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And so Windle was involved with that work. Don't know much more about him than that. And that he has a reputation for being politically to the left.
Do we have any maps of where we're going right now?
Yeah, you can. The aircraft
Where it
includes
supposedly
ordnance
is?
maps, and a map that shows you what Penguin One's flight plan would have been, and where they believe the aircraft was when contact was lost.
Okay.
In fact, that's where you're starting your search. Basically, you're following the same flight pattern.
Okay.
The idea being
Wait,
that
Bowen.
Your aircrew should.
Damn it, Sean.
Your aircrew should hopefully see something, and then you'll have the crash site.
Okay, I want to talk to Bowen. He said something about Project Jericho noted some sections of the Arctic that are like weird or something, and see if they coincide with any of this, of where we're going. But he left. Right when I needed him.
Mm-hmm.
So we could retro that in if you want to keep moving this along.
Yeah.
Till he gets back.
What he can tell you is that, if he's willing to, I'm sure he is that this is that area. Yes.
Okay.
So the anomalies, those anomalies may be what Jericho is intended to investigate.
Right.
Which would explain what Penguin One was doing.
Right, because we thought the Russians might be causing these anomalies potentially.
Yeah, in which case the Russians have established some kind of fort or base or something up here.
Maybe.
And notice Windell is listed as mission specialist. Which means the 4 guys at the top of your list, their job is just to get Windell and Overman to where they're supposed to be.
Right, and Overman is a code talker too.
Yeah.
Same with Mr. Lysander Overman.
Yeah. He's trained in anthropology. And worked with the code talkers.
I recognize this story from history too.
Yeah. It also means that for purposes of Project Jericho, most likely, for those of you who all of you on that, most likely his expertise here really is in coding.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, if there's some kind of, if the Russians are sending out some kind of signal, his job is to decode it, understand what it is and where it comes from.
Hey, Sean,
Okay.
I talked to Bowen and asked him if this was the same area that some of these anomalies that you were talking about from Project Jericho, and Kevin said you said it was.
Is that okay?
Is that
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that's they
Okay.
just seem to match up.
So there's probably Soviets out here.
If the Soviets are the cause of this, then that's likely that, yeah.
Yes.
Now, by the third hour of the flight, anyone who wants to is welcome to make either a listen or a spot hidden roll.
I'm trying to sleep. I'm going to try to sleep until after we discuss this a while. I'm just going to try to sleep.
Yep.
Spot hidden, success.
Okay.
Spot
Regular.
hidden, hard success.
Okay.
I'll give a listen roll.
We'll try listen.
Success, actually, with 26 out of 30.
So as you guys, by about hour 3, so the cockpit, the door is open so that the aircrew can communicate easily. And Lieutenant Coburn, who's your co-pilot, looks back to you to say, I think we're getting close to it. And when he turns back around, you can hear him lean over to the other pilot with a successful listen roll. You'd swear he just said, "Do you see the mountains?"
And with a hard spot hidden, what do I see then?
He's looking down at the instruments, and you can see him tap several of them. Like he's clearly caught between what his eyes are telling him and what the instruments are telling him. The other pilot responds, "No, I don't." And the moment seems to have passed. But you heard that on the recording, or I should say that you saw in the transcript.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the mountains?
Can I make a psychology roll to determine if we're in any danger?
No way to tell that from here. If there was, well, he doesn't know either.
No, I mean from him. Is he stable, or is he beginning to show signs of breaking down?
From behind his head, it's hard to be certain. You'd have to interact with him to get a better sense of that.
You can't see his eyes spinning in 2 different directions yet.
Yeah, and he's gone back to what he's doing. And in fact, it's only a couple of minutes later that he actually turns around again and says, "I think we've got something." Take a look out the left side.
I look.
And at this point, the aircraft will bank leftward. And all of you looking down, if any of you are, you can see something glistening on the ice. Like the ice is reflecting sunlight weirdly. And it takes a long moment, but especially those of you with any skill in pilot, to realize what you're looking at.
Is it crash? Is it debris?
No, that's a fuel slick.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means you follow that.
That's what I say then.
And there's the crash site.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Agreed.
And you'll overfly the crash site. Now you can see the aircraft itself. So as you overfly the site for the first time, looking down from above, you can see the aircraft is sitting on a flat ice shelf. There's a long trail of gouged ice.
It's crashed.
Clearly skidded to a halt there. It's at an angle relative to it, though, which means the aircraft slid sideways before coming to rest.
Is it intact?
Largely, yeah.
Largely.
There's a small amount of debris.
Okay. Landing gear,
alongside
maybe?
the trail. Almost certainly, yeah.
Okay.
What it looks like is that that Kirkland probably had his landing gear down, and good bet that what happened was one of the landing gear caught in a crevasse, or broke through the ice at some point, and that's why the aircraft slid sideways. And that debris is probably the ruined landing gear. So the aircraft looks like it had already touched down before it slid. Oh, and the fuel slick? That raises bigger questions. Because for those of you, several of you are skilled as a pilot, rated as a pilot.
I think I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Dumping fuel.
I think I'm the only one.
Oh, maybe you are. Okay, so you would certainly know this then. Dumping fuel Oh wait, Lou is too, isn't she?
Is Lou?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
Lou
right.
is rated as a pilot. Yeah, dumping fuel is generally something done before a crash landing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You don't
In
want
other
to.
words, once you've
plane to-
committed to the
yeah.
landing, you want to lighten your load and you want to get rid of any potential explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So dumping the fuel would have made a lot of sense. The problem is, why did he think he was land crashing?
Is there anything around here?
Lack of fuel.
Because he didn't have any
Yeah.
fuel. But you don't.
So how could there be? The slick says there's a lot of fuel. In other words, if there's enough fuel in that dumped fuel slick that you think there is, he had no problem. He had enough fuel to get where he was going.
Does the fuel go all the way to the plane, or does it stop like?
Oh, it
before
stops at a
gets
certain
there?
point once it emptied out.
Right,
In other words,
gotcha.
the fuel
And then
fuel
they hit
slick
the-
becomes a kind of arrow pointing to the crash site.
Gotcha. A good place
the-
to immolate ourselves. Hooray! Can't wait.
The problem is he's a skilled pilot. That's a
Mhm.
rookie mistake.
Yeah, he's a colonel, isn't he?
No,
Kirkland?
major, but
He's a major.
major by rank. But notice
Oh,
he has hundreds of hours of experience in the B-17.
I have a question. Who's in command of the mission?
Kirkland.
No. Our mission. Bowen and I are both lieutenants.
No one ever specified, did they?
No, we didn't, and we didn't ask.
Yeah.
Bowen is the investigator. I would assume he's in charge
Yeah,
until I find
and-
out he's a communist and he betrays us. Up
And
to
also, for that
we
matter,
should-
some of
Well, you
are not
already
in the same
believe that,
service.
apparently.
Remember, Jefferson is Army, not Air Force. Meredith is a joint station.
Right, but he's still a private, so he would still fall
Yeah.
under our command. And then Luke chases a
Well,
nurse who
Yeah, the
puts her
command
kind of
structure is
outside.
Super flexible. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoops.
All right.
No, not whoops.
Yeah, I guess we should have asked before we left. It doesn't matter that much.
Probably should have. Yeah. Point of the matter is that what you're looking at is an inexplicable mistake.
Yeah,
Why would a pilot who was afraid he didn't have enough fuel dump that much fuel?
I mentioned that. And Kirkland was flying. What the fuck, Kirkland? We know about Kirkland. He's in the manifest. He's got all kinds of missions under his belt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. That's our target, people. Mount up. Get ready.
47 missions.
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
a lot of missions to survive.
Well, 25 and you get to go home.
B-17 mission. Oh, that's a B-17 too, isn't it?
Yeah, 25 and you got to go home. You re-upped for a second tour.
Yep.
It was 25
Yep.
missions, and they let you, and your war was over. You get to go home.
B-17 had a high attrition rate too. There was a lot of people killed.
Yeah.
So,
And has more than 800 hours logged in the B-17. Yeah. So this, in other words, this seems like a really stupid mistake that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Are they? So I'm assuming this the C-47 is circling at this juncture while
Yeah,
we're
you're going to circle
getting
back
set
around.
up with parachutes, and
Exactly.
everybody's getting strapped up, and we're getting there. Somebody, do they have other guys on board who are moving the big one that's going to fly independently towards the cargo hatch?
Sergeant Crown will handle that.
Okay, great.
It's designed to slide out. So in other words, that's going out. Anyone who wants to do it on their own goes first. Then the unmanned, then any remaining jumpers.
All right, I'll go on my own.
Okay.
So I'll lead the way.
Yep. Those of you who are launching are welcome to make yourselves a parachute roll.
Oh boy.
I thought my 25 said I was.
Yes.
Oh, this is not
Under normal
Questions-
circumstances.
Oh no! The
Dropping
question is
on
really
Arctic ice.
whether you land right on schedule or a little off.
Oh,
Success.
I rolled a 21 anyway. Success.
You'll
Success.
land right where you want to.
Regular
That's
success for me too.
Like those
Yeah.
high level ones are the ones where you see people like parachuting into things like stadiums. In
In
other words, with a 31, if you'd failed that roll badly, you might have landed in the parking lot. Instead of on the
Right.
playing field.
It's not on
You're
target.
it's not like you're not likely to
You're
get hurt by
there,
it.
but you have to go through security.
Plus, these are round parachutes too. These aren't those square ones they use nowadays
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
So they are less easy to
So-
control.
But as with a successful roll, you'll come down exactly where you want to. So if you want to land right at the crash site, you can.
Yes, I would like to land within 100
And-
yards of the crash site, I guess.
I will.
I got a 21 out of 31.
I got a
Okay.
40.
I am going to make a.
46 out of 56.
Hang on a second,
Sha-sha.
since I can't see my fucking keyboard
Kevin
here.
rolls a 0-0 for the cargo. We're down, Jefferson. Hey. And then it lands on us and kills us both.
No, it just the parachute never opens and it just
Smacks.
crashes and destroyed.
No, I think it's landing on us would be better. It'll save us a messy death later.
Well, as it turns out, the unmanned unit is going to land off course.
Ah, fuck. Where is it going? We can see it though, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to
How far
land
away?
all with a 95, almost half a mile away. That's going to suck.
Well, I mean,
Someone-
the two of us who are not pulling our own chutes, how
Yeah.
do we land?
About to
Good
find
question.
out. You guys are on target.
Probably the
Okay.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
probably
so-
going to be the pilot or the sergeant who makes the roll for you to see if he
So-
gets you out at the right time.
Yeah, which is what I just did.
Yeah.
So the unmanned package has landed about half a mile off course. Someone is going to have to go and basically drag it
How heavy
back
is it?
to the crash site. It's too heavy to lift. It'll have to be dragged.
But can one man handle that?
One, maybe two would be better.
What's our time?
At the moment, its local time is now 5 minutes to 4.
PM?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sunset is at about 10 p.m.
Okay. And we're like,
So
okay,
you've got
I'm going to
about 6
suggest
hours.
we check out the crash site first and then go get the unmanned.
Okay.
That's just my suggestion. As I still am
now-
kind of looking
now,
at
since all
Bowen
of-
for his
yeah.
input.
Now, since all of you landed on target, you can see right away that the aircraft's hatch door is open,
Hmm.
which means at least somebody survived the landing and exited.
Uh-oh. Anybody
You'll
know how to
also-
track?
You'll also notice footprints and drag marks around the crash site.
Okay.
There's definitely a trail leading north and another one leading northeast.
Two independent
I
trails.
am, yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
and-
familiar with tracking.
Yeah, and the reason you don't need a tracking roll initially is because both of these tracks include sled drag marks.
Mm.
In other words, two parties left in different directions. Each party had a sled.
Can we tell how many in each party, or if...
A tracking roll would help there.
All right.
Go ahead.
I will
Speak,
make it.
Graham. Speak quickly. I failed it.
Any blood visible on either trail?
Not at the moment that you can see.
I got my
So
Thompson out.
a tracking roll will tell you more about these two trails.
I made successful track.
Okay.
I got a hard success for track.
Yes.
Okay. So
Regular success.
hard and regular success. So you'll notice the one trail seems to head north from the crash site. That's a single person pulling a sled.
Okay.
That, based on with a hard success, that trail is the sled is clearly fairly heavy because the tracks angle outward slightly as if a person's putting more effort into it. So that's one individual dragging a loaded sled.
Gotcha.
Possibly dragging another individual.
Yeah, they could be carrying a body or an injured person
Large amount of equipment.
or large amount of equipment. They're dragging something that has significant weight to it. The northeast trail, two people,
Uh-oh.
and their sled is clearly lighter.
Which-
You'll also notice that on the northeast trail,
Yeah.
the trail doubles back about 100 yards out and then heads northeast again. In other words, somebody went out,
That's weird.
then doubled back, and then two somebodies left with the sled.
Hold on.
So one person went alone
And then came all the way
and then
back.
came back,
Okay.
and then another person, then a party of two left together.
That's only counting for half the crew.
So that means three people have left the crash site.
Which direction is our unmanned parachute? Which direction did that land from the plane?
That's almost due west, near the
And that's
float
half a
trail.
mile.
Also
Okay.
worth pointing out, and again with a hard success, you'll see that right away. That northeast trail, at about 150 yards from the site,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little red flag.
Then back.
Mm,
Then 150.
In other words, whoever was going northeast left a trail marker.
okay.
Oh,
whoever
could I
was
have
going
binoculars?
Didn't.
Can I have binoculars,
you-
Kevin? Could I have?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that
easy to
direction
do
with binoculars, see if there's more trail markers. If
You can see a second one further out. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
just
whoever
noted,
was going that way has has deliberately left trail markers,
and the others haven't.
but whoever was the lone individual going north did not.
Okay, well that accounts for 3 of our people. Where are the satchel charges? Are they in the unmanned
They are
crap?
in the unmanned camp. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm again gonna suggest we quick examine the aircraft
Okay.
Agreed.
and
everyone
then
who wants-
decide on what to do next after that. We need those unmanned
Okay.
satchel. We're supposed to destroy everything we can't take. with us,
Mhm.
right?
Yes. In other
Okay.
words, if the Soviets threaten you and you have any of the equipment from a Jericho, you blow it up. If
Right.
you can pack it out and take it with you, that's even better.
Right. All
But
right.
the explosives are there in case you cannot.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway,
so-
that was my lieutenant's. That's Briggs' suggestion. Search
Okay,
the
well,
plane quickly and then figure out what
well,
we're going to
a
do.
spot
next.
hidden roll as you look around the crash site itself.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll get to anyone who wants to enter the aircraft because that hatch is open.
Oh.
My spot hidden is. Oh my God. My spot hidden is amazing.
I'm gonna spend.
That's my head's good, but I
success.
I got a hard
Okay.
success.
I failed my spot hidden.
So the hard success, you'll be the first to notice.
Where's our luck?
There's a pile of ice debris and loose snow piled up near the aircraft's right wing. The right wing is touching the ground. It's the
Is
right
that-
side landing gear that failed.
Is that the direction in which they slid, like with their
Yeah,
side?
so the wing caught and spun the aircraft that way as the right side landing gear collapsed.
Right.
So
Okay.
the debris is the right side landing gear. Once that landing gear failed, the wing touched down, caught ice like a knife, and then kind of spun the aircraft to its final resting position.
Okay.
So that wing is partially buried, but with that spot hidden roll, you'll notice on the lee side of the wing, more ice and snow has been piled up.
Uh-oh. There's going to be a body there.
Someone dug something there.
Okay. Let's see. We probably all have entrenching tools too, don't we?
Yep, part of your own kit.
Just the kit. Okay.
Yep, so you could dig it out if you want to.
Okay.
Now,
Scott.
digging, of course, takes work. So it's could be several minutes
Who's digging?
Scott,
if people want to do other things.
I'll dig.
Yeah,
I'll
Lou?
dig.
I'm gonna go into the plane to search for survivors, so other people should dig.
I'm coming with you.
I'll dig.
I know the plane.
Okay, so 2 people are going to dig. 2 of you are going inside.
That's the plan.
Okay. So, those of you, and when those of you who enter the aircraft, the first thing you'll notice is a static buzzing, as if someone has left the radio on,
Right.
which doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless there's still power, which there shouldn't be.
Isn't there batteries?
At this point, even if even the battery should have wound down.
Oh, how long has it been?
The crash was reported more than an hour ago, and it was a 3-hour flight.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's been at least 4 hours since the crash.
Okay, I'm gonna
You'll
draw
also
my.
notice-
I got the submachine gun.
Okay. The confined space like this, you're probably better off with a handgun.
All right. Yeah, I'll shoulder the submachine gun and pull out my M19.
Yeah, these are
1911.
smaller. The interior of aircraft like this are smaller than you think.
Yeah, I know. I work the action.
Yep. So when you enter, you'll notice first off, you're entering near the middle of the aircraft.
Okay.
The survival kits are gone from their racks.
Hmm.
Both sleds are gone, but you knew that. So
Right.
there's 2 survival sleds that are intended to allow you to transport equipment or people or whatnot. They're designed to be dragged by a person, or by even easier by 2 people. In other words, the sled basically has 2 ropes with a bar in the front. You pick up the bar, you put it in front of yourself, and you walk.
Gotcha.
And you drag the sled behind you on the ice. It's a way to move. In fact, that's how you're going to move the unmanned kit. You're going to drag it using the sled.
Is it on a
Which
sled
comes-
already?
No, but inside the kit is a sled.
Gotcha.
So what you'll need to do is you'll need to get the sled out, get it under the kit, and then you can move it.
So much to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
So the emergency toolkit is open. And does either of you have any points in mechanical repair?
Yes.
It's a good
Oh, wait, no,
question.
those are the ones inside. Sorry.
Yeah, the 2 inside.
No,
Just
10% base.
Okay, so yeah, you won't notice anything right away then.
Okay.
The equipment bay is in the aircraft center. There's 2 racks for holding equipment. These are where the bomb racks used to be.
Right.
One of them still holds a camera that's bolted to a sliding rack with a television camera mounted directly above it.
Would this be part of the equipment that I helped install?
Yeah. That camera, that's the 24-inch aperture sliding camera.
Mhm.
That's a high-intensity ground camera.
Okay. This
Okay.
has to go with us.
In other words, the television camera is there only to allow more focusing of the actual camera.
Is it a film?
24-inch. The 24-inch aperture camera is for taking high-resolution pictures from high altitude.
It's a film camera, right?
It's a film camera.
So
it takes still photographs.
Do I know Lou knows about this camera?
I don't think you do, no.
Okay. But it's a camera. Obviously, it's important. We got to take it with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second rack holds the AN/APS-20 radar system. Directly behind the equipment bay, which would have been the bombardier station, is now a station that has two screens. One of them is a television screen. In other words, the controlling system for the two pieces of equipment in the bomb bay is the old bombardier station. So that's part of where the aircraft's been modified.
Okay.
You'll also notice there is a small blood stain on this on the wall above the seat behind the equipment bay.
Okay. Okay. Because the original B-17 bombardier station was in the front under the pilot.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, my apologies. This would have been the radio operator station.
Okay.
The original configuration.
That's right behind the cockpit.
Behind the bomb bay.
Yeah, I know a lot about B-17s. I've written a few B-17 scenarios.
It looks like somebody banged their head, perhaps, at some point.
Okay.
It's because it's a very small amount of blood. Maybe someone banged their nose,
cut
their head or something. Cut their hand.
Okay.
Possibly on landing.
A couple drops of blood, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah. So this is the radio operator station, but there's no radio here. So they've moved the radio somewhere else.
Where's the hissing coming from?
From the radio, probably.
Yeah, but where is that coming from? What direction
that's the point.
Can I hear it from?
It's coming. It's coming. It echoes inside the hull.
Okay.
It should be here. Under a normal configuration, this would be the radio operator station.
Right.
So the radio itself has moved to accommodate the radar and television camera operation.
Gotcha.
That's part of the modifications made to the aircraft.
Okay.
Are you moving forward then?
Oh, yeah. There should be a way down and a way up, I think.
Yeah, well, down takes you back toward the tail.
Well, no. There should be a way down in the front to the bombardier's station, unless that's been removed altogether.
Well, the bombardier station is at the very nose.
That's what I'm talking about.
The flight deck. Yeah, you go through the flight deck to get there.
Okay, well, we're heading forward. I'm heading forward.
Yeah. So when you go forward, what you'll come to is the flight deck.
Right.
The bombardier station is in the nose, so you go through the flight deck to get there. And in the flight deck, one, that's where the buzzing is coming from. And two, who's first?
Probably me, unless Lou just... I'm not going to stop her if she does.
You have the gun.
Okay, I'm first. She's right behind me.
Okay, so good. You get to make the next sanity roll then.
Okay, she's looking for survivors. I'm looking for Soviets.
You're armed in case there's someone hostile inside here.
Sanity. 50 out of 60, regular success.
Okay, so you'll lose just one.
Okay.
As you enter the flight deck, there's a man slumped over, which would have been the old flight engineer station, which is where the radio currently is.
Okay.
He's leant forward, and he's clearly been shot in the back of the head.
Oh. I'm going to send a warning. I'm going to say, Lou, we've got somebody shot in the back of the head here.
If you're looking at the back of his head, can't tell who it is. He's wearing
Then I'll move forward. Or I'll take him by the shoulders, and I'll pull him back in his chair. Is anybody else in the cockpit? Any other bodies? Pilot, co-pilot, or empty? Okay.
Doesn't seem to be anybody else here.
Who is this?
Just this man. When you lean him back, that's Willie DeMarst.
Okay. Dog tags is what I got to do. Check. Yeah, do I know this guy?
Take his dog tags.
Yeah, I check his tags. It's Willie DeMarst. Shot in the back of the head. Okay, that's no good.
Yeah. Probably at short range. And it would have to be.
Are there
There's
burns?
not a lot of space in here. If you look closely, yes, you will notice powder burns on the back of his flight helmet.
Right up to the back of his...
Yeah. So the shooter put the gun either directly in contact with the back of his skull or close to it.
Okay, this man was executed. This man was executed.
Or attacked by surprise.
This wasn't an accident.
No, it wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
This plane isn't even armed, is it, Kevin? There are no guns on this plane. They probably had sidearms, and maybe they had a few other weapons on board. But
you've experienced pilot yourself. Survival kits for military aircraft do include a sidearm.
Right. Okay.
And notice the survival kits are all missing.
And the radio's still working?
You're welcome to pick up the headphones if you like.
Yeah.
Okay. You should make yourself a listen roll.
Okay. My listen's not great. No. 39 out of 20. Just
Okay. You're hearing mostly static,
okay.
but occasionally you could swear you hear someone say, "Take it, take it, take it."
Huh. Then I'll put the headset down.
You should also make a sanity roll.
Oh yeah.
1 for that, and 2 for realizing there's no power here, yet the radio is still working.
Ooh, success. 16 out of 60. Hard success.
Okay. So you won't lose anything.
Thank you.
On awareness that the radio should not be working. Never mind, you're hearing static and perhaps a voice or something in it.
Any other gauges working? Any other sign of power in the plane?
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing else is on.
Right. I will relate that information to Lou as gently as possible. That there's no reason this radio should be working.
Yep.
And I will turn it off.
Click. You're also welcome to make a spot hidden roll, both of you at this point.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Regular success. 52 out of 77.
Regular success for me as well.
Okay. On the floor by Demarst's feet, someone has written the word spy, S-P-Y, using his blood.
Oh, there would be a lot of blood. It's probably all over the radio.
Yep.
Because the exit one would be in the front. He's probably either got a hole in his face or it came out. It might have even come out of his mouth. Bunch of broken teeth.
Yep. And someone used that blood to trace the word spy on the floor.
Delightful.
A very dramatic accusation.
Okay, I want to quick. I don't think anybody. We're missing 2 men. I'm gonna head for the back of the plane.
So 3 people left. 1 is dead. That means 2 are unaccounted for right now.
They might be on the sleds, but I'd like to. I'm gonna tell Lou I'm gonna quick check the back of the plane, because there's a lot. There's ship past the Bombay, and just see if anybody's back there, or there's any bodies, or a monster that murders me and uses my skin as a suit.
Would our responsibilities include collecting bodies or destroying them?
You're not required to do either. It said tag casualties, which means
tag.
collect Demar's dog tags to confirm that he is dead.
And you saw me stuff them into
Eventually, they'll try to send someone to recover the body, but that's not a priority right now. Its priority right now is determining, if someone is dead, confirming that they're dead.
Yeah, and I took one of his tags.
Oh, you're
supposed to leave one with the body, and you take the other one. Basically,
exactly. Now, the 2 of you who are doing the digging meantime.
Actually, hold on. I'll pass that off to Lou. I'll pass the tags off to Lou. She's probably the one who'd be better to be responsible for that kind of stuff.
Okay. Now, the 2 of you doing the digging meantime, it'll take you a couple of minutes. And then you will, in fact, find a body.
Okay.
This is Captain Davis.
Do they have both of their tags?
The funny thing about Davis, though, is he's wearing only his underwear. His cold weather gear and his boots are next to him.
Like he stripped them off.
He folded them. He put them aside and folded them. He's got a cigarette lighter clutched in his left hand and a package of cigarettes sitting in his lap. Both of you
have a cigarette in his hand or in his mouth?
No, looks like he was getting ready to open the package and take one out.
Okay. Hold on.
Both of you want to make a sanity roll, by the way.
I'd like to clarify. He's sitting up and someone has buried him.
No, it looks like he dug a burrow and got inside it.
And then tried to close it behind him.
I don't know if he tried to close it or just
collapsed.
Closed on its own. Yeah, or collapsed. Okay. You'll lose. So with a success, you lose just 1 sanity point. Does either of you have any points in Arctic survival?
Yes.
You're welcome to make an Arctic survival roll as well.
All right. Let me document my current sanity.
Where's that? Is that going to be an additional skill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under survival.
Under survival. Under stealth.
Under
sure. Spot hidden. Ooh. I just made it.
Okay. So in that case, you are actually familiar with what's called paradoxical undressing.
Okay.
Which occurs generally before death by hypothermia.
Okay.
In other words, it looks
he thought he was feeling warm because of his body's shock of the cold, and he just starts disrobing.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, who was
noticed
that?
that was Vernon Davis, the co-pilot.
Harlan Davis?
Harlan,
And we
sorry,
found
Harlan
who?
Davis.
Demarest?
So Davis is dead, and Lieutenant Demarest, the flight
thank
engineer.
Mhm.
Does he have both of his dog tags? Because if he does, I want to take one.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He still has his tags.
All right, so I'll take one as well.
I notice his uniform and his cold weather gear are folded, military style. Like he made himself a burrow. He took off the clothing that he thought was too warm for him, and he did what you do when you take off your clothing. You fold it and put it aside.
Yeah. But he was under this condition in my mind, so...
Yep. Oh, yeah, there's no question he died of hypothermia.
Yeah.
With the success at Arctic Survival, you know that. Because this is... It's creepy to those who've never seen it. To put people with points in Arctic Survival, you're familiar with paradoxical undressing and what happens. So to find someone who clearly chose to take off their cold weather gear makes sense to you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
In a way that it would not make sense to most people.
But the crash was only an hour ago, correct?
The crash a little over 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago. But you said it's not
possibly,
lethal. It's not
possibly
lethal.
possibly five by this point.
But specifically, it's not lethal cold. So theoretically, he could have survived, but he did it anyway.
Theoretically, yeah.
If he had worn his gear.
Yeah, if he left his gear on, he might have survived.
Is there any explanation for that, then? I mean, there's an explanation for him taking his clothes off because he had this thing. Yeah. Is there any explanation for why would he have this thing?
Why would he have hypothermia at that point, essentially?
Does any of you know anything about medicine?
No, we gotta get Lou back together, and then we'll deal with that when she gets over to you guys, when you describe what happened.
Short version is best hypothesis suggests, and when Lou will get back together, is that shock from the crash accelerated the hypothermia.
Okay.
Okay.
And nothing else in the plane?
That's the best guess. Now, but those of you still in the aircraft.
Oh, okay.
Moving further forward to the flight deck, or past the flight deck, the pilot and co-pilot stations are empty. Beyond that, the bombardier station is also empty, but there's a rack there with a piece of equipment missing. And there are 4 bolts left on the floor. In other words, whatever was mounted in the bombardier's nose station was taken.
Are these heavy bolts? Does it look like it was probably a large piece of machinery?
Yeah.
Go, Graham.
Would I recognize what was here, based on my history?
No.
No.
You know they mounted some equipment here. They did not tell you what it was.
Okay, so above my
this was obviously part of Jericho, was some other piece of equipment. And that was forward looking because it's the bombardier's nose forward. Basically, this is where you get the best view forward. So whatever this was, it was probably forward downward looking. Which means somebody was stationed in what was the old bombardier's chair using some device or equipment to scan, look, photograph, observe something. And on the landing, they clearly found a wrench, unfastened the bolts, and took the equipment with them. By the way, does any of you actually have points in mechanical repair? I know 2 of you don't.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so when you finally come on board, you'll notice the adjustable wrench from the aircraft's toolkit is missing. Which explains how the bolts got there. In other words, whoever took that equipment went and got the adjustable wrench from the aircraft toolkit, unfastened this equipment from its bolts, and picked up the equipment and took it. They also probably still have the wrench.
They stole the mucky wrench.
You also haven't found the wrench yet. So whoever it is, they clearly probably still have the wrench.
That's a $40 wrench.
Give me that wrench.
It's probably a $2,000 wrench.
I don't think the corruption was quite as bad in the 50s.
The point is, it's whoever. If you find the person with the wrench, you may find if they no longer have the equipment.
Nothing aft.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. The camera needs to go, and the film in it, right?
Well, if there's any exposed film, you can take it out. The film cartridge can be extracted.
Do we need a skill to do that successfully.
Does any of you know anything about photography?
No, I have aerospace. I don't think that's going to cover it.
I also have art aerospace.
Yeah.
Meteorology, astronomy.
With aerospace, will tell you this is a high altitude, high functioning, 24-inch aperture. It's designed expressly designed for taking accurate photographs from high altitude in motion.
But none of us know.
This is an expensive piece of equipment, but not a classified piece of equipment.
But none of us know how to take out whatever the tape is, correct?
Well, the film canister is probably the metal loop at the top. The danger here is, and I don't know if you care, is if you do it wrong, if you expose the film, you will ruin it.
Yeah. Can we remove the whole camera? Is that possible?
The camera itself weighs about 80 pounds. So carrying it with you would be a pain in the ass. Could be done.
Is it just a straight luck check to see if we can get this
canister
of film?
Mechanical repair will allow you to detach it.
Right.
So we're discussing that, and does anybody know how to remove the film canister from this? Yeah. Basically, is what I will be asking.
Yeah.
Anybody volunteer?
Repair will be able to do that with a mechanical repair roll.
Anybody? Nobody knows how to.
Are we all together? Say,
yeah.
I'll speak up.
Yeah, he already said everybody.
Once you get back together.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I could potentially do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could potentially do it as well.
I look back and forth between the two of them. Okay, Mike.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay.
I can't order another lieutenant around, but I can order Mike around a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mike failed. That's okay. We have to remove or destroy.
Either
works.
I'm gonna spend 10 luck to make it a regular success.
Okay. So when you start on the job, you realize you've got a little problem in that the camera and its housing have bent slightly, which means you basically have to bend stuff back into place before you can get the canister removed without opening it. So this is going to be about a 10-minute job.
Okay. Do you tell us that? That it's going to take a few minutes, Aaron?
Yeah.
Normally, you would just grab this, you would unfasten this, secure that bolt, and remove it.
All right.
But because it's bent, you're going to have to basically bend shit back into shape before you can operate.
Why don't you, while he's working on that, why don't you and I go get the sled? Go get our pack.
Yep.
The unmanned. It's only half a mile. We can jog there and then pull it back.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Okay. We're going to head out for that.
So you guys are going to head out that way. Oh. Also, when you head back out, you'll notice something you might have missed before.
Mm-hmm.
The northeast trail, where one guy went out and came back.
Yeah.
When they went out again, it's hard to tell, but there may be 3 people, not 2.
Oh.
So it's possible that there was a party of 3 and a party of 1.
Okay. So it looks like maybe 3 went out, but only 2 doubled back.
Or maybe 1 went out and then 2 joined him later. Hard to be certain. But it's entirely possible that the party that left the flags was 3 people.
Okay.
And the party that did not was almost certainly 1 person alone.
All right.
So somebody went north alone. 2 or 3 people went northeast and left a trail.
Can you smoke in the Arctic? Or is it going to be really mess you up? I have Arctic survival at 28.
To smoke, you'd have to open your face mask.
Oh, never mind.
At night, you could do that.
Like in a tent or
something. Or anywhere you're indoors where the sun, you don't get that albedo.
Okay.
You don't want to take your face mask off where the reflection off the ice.
I'm not going to get a cigarette out then. Right. We're going to try to jog that half mile.
Yep. Okay. And so you guys are heading there to collect the unmanned drop and then bring it back.
Yeah. While he's working on that film canister, because I don't think there's anything else in the plane that we need to do anything with, is there?
Doesn't seem to. Nobody else is here. You've got 1 body. 1 guy left the aircraft and died outside. 1 guy was shot to death inside. All 6 survival kits are gone, although you will find Demarst's kit is with his body.
Then we'll take it. What's a survival kit got?
Oh, it's got all kinds of fun stuff.
Then I would have secured that after finding his dead body if it was there.
Strip everything of use.
Yep.
I don't think there is anything of use
Yeah.
Okay.
on the plane.
So
No,
at
on the
moment-
body.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and his gun and everything.
Yeah, what you've got essentially, what you've got in a survival kit, which is also in your kits, is stuff like the important thing perhaps is the firearm. So a 45 caliber handgun with 2 clips of ammunition for it, plus 1 already loaded. So essentially 3 clips of worth of ammunition.
Okay.
You've also got water purification tablets and filter, survival kit. Let's try that again. A cigarette lighter, so that you can make a fire. A signal mirror, tinted goggles, and face masks. Rations, including things like chocolate. In other words,
MREs
high
or
energy
K
food.
rations?
Yeah, K ration
K
plus
ration.
chocolate for high energy food.
I just learned about the whatever chocolate
MRE?
ration was for World War. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
No, no,
MREs.
They're not MREs. They're too new. It'd be K rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy pistol? Flare
What's that?
pistol? Any flare pistols?
No, you won't find
Okay.
that, but you will find 2 smoke markers.
Oh, okay. So all this is in the kit.
Yeah, this comes standard with an aircraft survival kit.
Okay.
A thermal blanket.
Plus, we have all this stuff too.
Yeah, this is all duplicates. This
That's
kit
okay.
is
We
standard.
might need extra.
Your kits include them as well. So
Yeah.
really, the only thing you've got here is more of what you already have.
That's okay. We can throw it on the sled when it gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go get we'll unlimber the sled from the unmanned.
Yeah, well, hold
put
on
all
a
this
sec.
shit on top. Okay.
We're gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to make sure I tell Lou about the guy outside and tell him, tell her about. I think he suffered from hypothermia, but there was something strange about it. If you wanted to check on it as well.
Yeah, so that she'll be able to confirm that it was almost certainly shock.
Okay.
That triggered the hypothermia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, Lou, is Lou doing anything else while she's doing that, and the 2 others are going to get the unmanned drop?
Just confirming the cause of deaths and
Okay.
yeah, just it preparing the bodies for transport when eventually they do when someone does come to collect them best you can.
Are you leaving them inside the aircraft then, or outside?
Probably would leave them inside the aircraft to prevent them from being hit by the elements.
Okay, good enough. Okay, so the other 2 of you, meantime, go to get the unmanned drop. Here, what you've got is a portable shelter. That will take about 20 minutes to set up. A generator, which attached to a heater, enough fuel to last about 24 hours. A shortwave radio with a backpack attachment and a hand crank. In other words, you power it by turning a hand crank, so you don't have to worry about it running out of batteries.
Mm.
A toolkit for maintaining the radio, 2 survival sleds, 2 additional survival kits, same as the ones aboard the airplane. In other words, same ones you've got. And the 4 satchel charges.
Good.
The shelter will accommodate 6 to 8 people, if you don't mind getting very friendly. And once you've got it set up, you can turn on a heater. So the shelter is basically a safe place. You wouldn't need cold weather gear. So once it gets night and the temperature is going to drop below 0 and get to killing cold, the shelter will be, you can spend all night in the shelter without any danger. That's what it's for.
Are we under do not communicate? Are we supposed to maintain radio silence, I guess is what I'm asking.
Nobody said one way or the other.
Great. Okay.
But you've got a shortwave radio here. So if anybody's listening, you might reach somebody.
Right. Okay. Well, we're not doing it right now.
Yeah.
So the 2 of us will load the sleds.
Yep. And move all this stuff back.
Yeah. Can each of us pull one sled pretty easily?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're for.
We'll try to...
That's the point, is that by using a sled, you're reducing the weight dramatically.
And we bring the
You can move a lot more on a sled over ice than you can carry.
Okay.
So these guys will get back with all of that. I don't know if you want to set up the shelter at this point. Or want to wait on that?
How much time we got till dark? I checked my watch.
By now, it's a little after 5 o'clock.
So we got 5 hours.
It was still 5 hours.
Yeah, sunset will be at about 2 minutes past 10.
How long do we think it'll take to set up the shelter?
Should take about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Great. Okay. So opinions.
And then you probably need another 10 to get the generator connected, hooked up, heated up, and started. So the whole process of setting up a safe shelter will take about 30 minutes time.
Cool. Opinions. Who do we follow? I mean, 3 of them might have gone that way. We found some more tracks, and one of them went this way. Which of the sleds looked heavier? Could we tell?
The single-loaded one.
Yeah, the man who was alone. Yeah.
What happened here?
If we're here to retrieve people, then we go after the one with the most people. If we're here to retrieve tech, then we go after the one that's heaviest, because clearly whatever was on the plane
in the bombardier's compartment.
What was in the bombardier's compartment was loaded on the sled heading
north.
Away.
That would explain where that piece of equipment went.
And they're marked.
We were told to make sure nothing falls into the Soviets' hands.
Yeah. Wait, what are our orders? What were our orders? What's more important here?
According to what the colonel said, priority 1 was make sure no part of Jericho falls into Soviet hands. 2, locate survivors or casualties, rescue survivors, tag casualties.
Okay.
But 1 was equipment.
Was Project Jericho.
That was great. I guess we head north.
Which also means taking the film canister as part of that.
Right, and
the camera itself is just the camera's expensive but not classified.
Just bang it, smash it with a fucking hammer.
If they took any pictures,
right,
whatever's on that film roll is potentially part of Jericho, and that you want with you.
And we don't think nothing else.
But Jefferson disconnected the film canister, so you can take that with you.
Yeah. We are. That goes on one of the sleds. What? So nothing else is classified that we think on board that we know of.
Yeah, no. You've got the radar set and the camera. Those are both expensive, but it's not. They're not unique.
We're not taking it if it's not classified. That's just dead weight.
I guess. Can I thoroughly search the crash site to see if there's anything that we have missed?
We're not taking more than 10 more minutes here. I'll tell him that if he starts starting to look around.
Then a spot hidden roll will if you want to do it quickly.
We have to get moving. They've got 5 hours head start on us.
I failed.
Has got 5 hours. Yeah. 99?
Yeah. You're not seeing anything you haven't already seen.
We're good.
You still can't explain the fuel slick, of course. Why he would do that. But it's clear that he did it and brought the plane down to a safe landing. And judging by the fact that the 2 people you found who are dead didn't die in the crash, and the others are all missing, it looks like everyone on board landed safely.
Do we have?
My only guess is he cut his losses and set it down before anybody else died.
I kind of shrug. I don't know what happened. I'm not making.
Yeah.
Also, can't tell whether Demarest was shot in flight or after landing.
Okay. No way to tell. They've been on the ground for quite a while. Question: Do we have any equipment that'll allow us to navigate or try to get a latitude, longitude while we're here?
Ordnance map, compass.
I'm gonna try to figure out where we are.
Okay.
It shouldn't take more than a couple minutes with shooting the sun or whatever.
How's your navigation skill?
My navigation is a 51.
You are near as you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Approximately 100 to 120 miles west of Ellesmere Shelf, which would make sense because that's where Koenig and Beatrice should arrive. So they'll put their. Actually, you may even be small. It may even be less than that. Maybe less than maybe 190 miles.
Okay. 90.
And once they've got their crawler on the ice, that travels at about 10 to 12 miles an hour. So once they reach the ice shelf, they're about 10 hours away from you in their crawler.
So if we can get the shortwave running and actually contact somebody, we could give them a pretty semi-exact location of the crash site.
Yeah, the danger with that, though, is if the Soviets are listening.
Yeah, that's true.
If they hear it, if they don't know where the crash is and they're listening
They're
to the
still
radio,
looking. Right. Okay, thanks.
you will give them valuable information.
Right. Well, we know where it is, so we can find it again,
Yeah.
hopefully, if we need to. All right. So, again, I'm going to suggest we head north. Let's follow,
should get
and I'm
going.
pointing at this track of this one guy who's not marked. Go, Graham, go.
I agree we go north. I agree we follow the one guy. My only problem is, should we set up shelter before we leave?
No,
Because when we come back, if
When-
it's dark, then that's lethal.
we're not coming back.
Well, you've got your remember your cold weather gear will protect you through the winter or through the night. Point is that
Through the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point is that if you want a place to rest, or you want people if you encounter anyone who doesn't have appropriate cold weather gear, you'll need that shelter come nightfall.
Yeah, all this stuff's going with us.
All is going with us? Okay.
Yeah, everything. We got 2 sleds to pull. 2 of us can pull it.
Okay.
It'll slow us
In that
down.
case,
But
go.
that guy's got
Yeah.
a sled too, and he's slowing
Yeah.
down.
And if you haven't opened or unpackaged any of these things, you can put them on the 2 sleds and just take everything with you.
Yeah.
Okay, north?
So no need to leave anything behind unless you choose to.
No, let's take everything. We got 2
Well,
sleds.
is there another empty sled in the plane? Could we divide it?
No,
amongst
there are
3
no other sleds in
No.
the plane. They're gone.
Okay.
There were
That
2
was noted
sleds.
earlier.
Well, we noticed both
Okay.
of them are in use.
Yeah, and I'll let you know.
I was
if
just
you
trying to
ask.
think of a way to like make it maybe a little lighter amongst all of us. We still take everything, but then we could have more people.
We'll essentially have
to
to
try
take.
to stay faster.
We'll have to take turns pulling sleds. Basically, is
Yeah,
what's going to come down
All
to.
right.
How big a woman is Lou? Is she a big, strong woman?
What's your strength?
My strength is super average. I'm a pilot. I don't have to be strong.
50. I'm 55 for size.
I'm
slightly
50
over average.
too. I'm a little
Yeah,
big for a
so-
pilot. How about, is Jefferson got lots of muscles? Does he? Okay, how about Bowen? We've been assigned together. We've taken showers together. We know how muscular each other are. Are you solid? You average?
I would say average. He's a 45.
Okay, so what we'll do is it's just random. I'll take Jefferson and I can take the first hour, and then we'll switch off, and those
can
2 can take
also-
the second hour, and then we'll just
Each
go
sled
that
can
route.
also be pulled by 2 people.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true. Is that going to be
It'll make it
Okay.
easier on all of you.
okay? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that then.
Because you'll
I mean, we'll
divide
each
up the
pull
load
2,
more.
and
you basically put 2 of you in front of each sled,
okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
and you're
I'll
moving 2
pull the
sleds
sled
with 4
with
people.
I'll pull the sled with Lou.
Jefferson and Bowen were the ones that noticed the tracks, right?
Oh.
Yep.
They're
no,
going to
no,
be
yeah,
on the
I'll-
lead sled, and then
Yeah.
Chase and I will be on the secondary sled behind them.
Okay.
How about that? Does that sound good to everybody?
Yep.
No, yeah.
Sounds
I wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I want
Say
you
it.
guys-
I'll be with Bowen.
you guys are our
Well,
eyes.
the way I was saying with it is because he was also seemed to be the weakest of all of us, and I'm the strongest of all of us.
I don't think that matters that much. You guys have the good eyes
I
for
know.
tracks, so you guys are in the lead, and then we're going to pull up the secondary sled, and we're dividing everything as equally between the 2 sleds as we can. Jefferson, how big is the canister, the film canister Jefferson pulled off of that camera?
It's the size of an old film style camera, so it's about
Too big to
10
put in
inches
his
across.
tunic?
Yeah, no, it's too big to put in
Okay,
a pocket.
it's on one
but
of the
you can
sleds
put it on
then.
the sled very easily.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it weighs no more than about 3
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah,
It's not exactly heavy.
that's light.
All of that is the metal.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so following the trail north.
Yes.
So at first, it becomes pretty clear that this trail is easy to follow because you've got a guy pulling a heavy sled. Secondly,
I also made a regular success for another track roll if I need to make one in the near future.
well, what that'll do is it'll tell you that whoever is doing this is moving in a straight line,
Okay.
which is to say they're acting as if they know where they're going.
Like they're not like, oh, I kind of lost my way towards north. They know.
Yeah, no, they're moving like a person who understands where they're going and how to get there.
Mm.
Which is,
You're
there's nothing out
muted.
here.
Which means.
But that's something you could do with a compass, right?
Yeah, except when you take out your compass,
It's spinning.
Are we
slowly. Yes, no, it's just wander. It's leisurely circling.
Oh boy.
It seems
Damn
to have
it.
it's in no hurry to go in a circle.
I'm gonna look
They
at
know where they're
Bowen.
going.
Is this
Checked
one of
out.
those anomalies, Bowen?
Yeah.
You this is the kind of thing you're talking about?
It matches.
Oh yeah. Your compass has checked out. It is
I
no
do
longer
not
useful.
like that at all.
That's not great.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, the direction he's going. Is there anything up there, anywhere in the distance that we can like shoot a course for?
According to the map, no. You're
I
all
can't
welcome
see
to make
anything.
You're all welcome to make a spot hidden roll.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. No, I failed. I have a great spot hidden. I failed.
Ooh, wait. That is a
Oh my goodness.
hard success.
Okay.
My luck has been actually pretty decent tonight. 39 out of 41. So
Fantastic.
that's
Okay.
a success.
So
I
anyone
got a
who
regular.
succeeded-
I didn't get a hard. So
Okay, so first off, anyone who succeeded, you'll notice
Everybody with me.
there is something moving through the air.
We're in
with a hard-
motion when we're doing this. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We're still
Hard
moving
to
forward.
survival.
With a hard success, it becomes clear that the thing moves. That's not an airplane. It looks like a blob, and it moves by sort of expanding and contracting.
I'm glad I
So kind of a-
failed this roll.
Like it
yeah.
stretches and then
Yeah, like silly putty moving across the sky. Those of you who succeeded, by the way, should make a sanity roll.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
hills, mountains, or
What
some natural
what is
phenomena,
that?
so I missed it.
I succeeded on the sanity. Well, I rolled under my sanity.
We're in the Arctic,
Okay.
not the Antarctic.
I succeeded.
Okay, well, that's a success then.
Regular success.
So
I fail.
So those who succeed at this point will lose just one. Those who fail might lose a bit more. Might. Once again, it would
Right.
be
I
easy
need
if
to
could-
roll under right now, right?
100.
Yes. If you want to
Okay,
succeed,
thank you.
it's
Always.
under.
Always under.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, whoops, that was totally
Nope.
the wrong thing. And I just wasted a really good roll.
Okay.
Haha. What do you roll for? Out of
I
100.
No,
rolled
you
a
rolled a
D100 and got a 2 when what I really wanted was a D6, which was also a 2. So those who failed will lose 2. Does anyone have Cthulhu Mythos?
That's a shame. Oh. No.
Nope.
Okay, so don't worry about that. But anyway, the thing
Shoggoth
moves,
can't fly. Shoggoth can't fly.
the thing moves across the sky and then seems to vanish over the horizon. The speed was hard to judge. Also, everyone at this point should make a power roll.
Oh boy! I rolled 100.
Okay.
Regular fail.
I
68 out of
failed.
60.
Fail.
Okay. So all of
Everybody
you. So everybody failed. Okay.
I crit failed.
Kevin,
Okay,
to keep
well-
the game going, should I spend 8 luck?
Nope. That's
Okay.
fine. I don't care. So there are mountains, all right.
Oh,
Were they on the
is
map?
that where the tracks? Is that where the tracks are going to?
They are
Like to the
going
mountains?
toward the mountains, and I'm pretty sure those mountains weren't there last you looked.
They're there now, though.
Time for another
Oh, they're very
sanity
much there
check.
now.
Oh, no, it was
I
just
rolled-
obscured by some kind of like
Yeah, I
glowing
rolled 100.
frost.
Yeah.
No, another sanity roll would in fact be in order.
Damn it.
I feel like I should fail this automatically. with
Ooh,
the
big old
fail.
success again. I'm doing great with sanity.
96.
That was
Oh, I failed.
Hard success.
So, okay, second sanity regardless, or second sanity if you like critically failed.
No, if
I
you
failed regardless.
for everybody,
Okay.
and anyone who fails will lose 3.
God,
Anyways,
there ain't no mountains
yep.
in this pot.
Sorry.
I didn't fail on the second, but I failed on the first.
Okay,
Right.
So if you the
one.
first one was the power roll to see if you saw the mountains. If you failed that, you saw the mountains. Then a sanity roll 3 if you fail that, 1 if you succeeded. When you realize those mountains weren't
Yep.
there previously.
1 if we succeed.
Yeah, mountains
Graham?
don't just pop up out of nowhere.
They're not on the map either, are they?
No, they're not.
Graham, what were you trying to say?
Oh, no. I was asking for clarification for that. You answered, so we're good.
So yeah, those are mountains, and that's clearly where the trail is going. And
Let's go.
a few more minutes, You've traveled perhaps 4 miles from the crash site.
Okay.
So this has taken about an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
So 6:30-ish p.m.?
You're moving at about 1.5 miles, 2 miles an hour. And then the trail just stops. Like both man and sled just got sucked up into the sky or something.
We stopped too.
Yep.
Wait, they're in the lead. You guys are in the lead. What do you do?
Yeah. I start looking around, and I'm going to try to do another track, basically.
Same.
Another track and roll. Sure.
Why are we stopping?
And the track stopped.
Just plain old stop.
What? What kind of success?
I can't find them again. I don't know where they're at.
What kind of success, Sean?
Hard success.
For track?
Yeah, the track they just
stop.
Yeah.
Is there a crevice? Did they fall in a did he fall in a crevice or a?
No, they just
with a
hard success. You will notice that they vanish between steps.
Oh,
so if this man was pulled into the air, he was pulled into the air in the act of walking forward.
I'm gonna step forward.
Oh god.
Okay.
Across the line.
Across that line.
Are you pulling the sled with you, or are you doing this independently?
I'm not pulling the sled.
Okay. So you put down the sled, put down the tow bar, and when you step forward, you should make yourself another sanity roll. And yes, for the rest of you, he'll disappear.
He just vanishes. So we make a sanity roll too, right?
4 success.
Everybody else should, yes. So with a success, you lose just 1.
Oh, I failed this time.
Those of you who fail, who have not passed and disappeared,
right,
will lose 3 if you failed.
Jesus. 50.
Okay. Bowen just vanishes. As for you, though, once you're on the other side, you're looking at not featureless ice, but massive stone structures that surround a sunken courtyard. The courtyard itself, black stone tile. At one end is a pyramid. Massive black stone, the golden capstone.
It's basalt.
2 ramps lead up to the pyramid. Oh, and by the way, it's about 60 degrees here.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Does he
see? A fairly comfortable temperature. All of that changed when you took 1 step.
Yeah. Can I?
Oh, wait, you did have a hard success on that tracking roll, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The trail continues here.
Oh.
Bowen! You can't see footsteps. However, you can see the drag marks of the sled.
Okay.
Now, of course, the sled is becoming a lot harder to move because it's designed to move on ice, not stone.
It's going to be harder to track, too.
There's no ice here.
Bowen!
Yeah.
It's 60 degrees out.
Can I hear someone calling my name?
Bowen! Where are you?
I'm going to reach my hand back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, once you touch it, you will find you have moved all the way through. He reappears.
Pop. Do we need to make another sanity check for Mr. Blinky Face here?
Yeah, no, he just popped back up.
Okay.
He stepped. Yeah, once you touch it, basically, you continue all the way through. In other words, you can't reach through it. Once you make contact, you're on one side or the other.
Okay.
Did you fall in a crevasse?
But that's definitely a barrier.
I'm basically info dumping of what I just saw. There is
basalt, temples and pyramids, and nice and warm and toasty.
It is.
I immediately run up and
and don't forget the massive, I guess we call them towers.
Yeah.
Obelisks.
Sure, we can call them that.
Go, Lou.
I run up and start examining him immediately for any signs of hysteria.
Not seeing any, no. He doesn't appear to be reacting in any abnormal way other than that. He appears to be physically okay.
He disappeared and just reappeared again.
I'm looking that direction. But I'm not going there yet.
I warn you, it is mentally jarring.
Okay, I suppose we'll walk through.
Okay.
Was there any traces? Did the trail continue on further?
I saw tracks of the sled, but not of the person. But again, there is no ice. It could get more difficult to track.
Did Lou just walk through?
I believe so, yeah.
Is that what you said, Graham?
Yep.
I believe we're all walking through.
Well, you did, I think. You'll make
Did-
yourself a sanity
I
roll
don't-
as well,
did-
although you'll lose nothing if you succeed. 'Cause
So
you know this is
Lou
coming.
disappears.
Yes.
Does that require another sanity check from those of us in the Arctic?
Nope.
Okay.
You've seen this happen once. Anyone passing through will need a sanity roll. You'll lose nothing
Another
if you
failure.
succeed. You will lose some if you fail, because now you know what's coming. So a success would cost you nothing. A failure, however, will cost you 2, because it is still shocking.
I'm looking at Jefferson. Wait, I'm
That's
looking
where
at
the trail-
Bowen.
If that's where the trail leads, that's our number one
Yes.
priority, right?
What do you think? Should we leave these sleds here?
Take them with us.
Okay. I'll go
Even-
grab the
even
back
if we-
sled by myself since Lou has disappeared.
I would say even if we don't take them all the way, getting them inside, they'll at least be hidden.
I just gesture at the other
Okay.
sled, at the
Yeah.
lead sled with you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
this is going a little beyond.
Yep. And once you're all on the other side, you'll notice something else.
Oh, I got to make another sanity check, don't I?
Yeah, everyone
When we
passing
pass
through
through.
will a success will cost you nothing.
Fuck, I failed
Failure will
again.
cost you 2.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that cost me 2.
I have to lose 10% all at once, right? To get a indefinite.
Or 20% over a series of events.
Okay, I'm not at 20%.
It's one.
yet,
It's
so,
one.
All right.
It's 5 points all at once for you
Yeah.
to potentially go temporarily insane and have a bout of madness. 5 points
Yeah.
Okay.
all at once.
Or
Oh.
or 20% of your total over either a single event or a series of closely related events.
And that gives you an indefinite, which is more like a
Yeah.
phobia or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm
You said
okay. I
3.
think.
So
Yeah. Okay. I'm
there's
still fine.
You're also worth pointing out here, a little farther in, as you're finding a place to park your sleds, and you can see where the drag marks on the stone, as whoever was moving the sled went this way, you'll find what appears to be a pile of clothing.
Yeah, because 60 degrees is too fucking hot for the shit we're wearing right now.
Yes, it is.
Any tags among them?
Nope, but this is definitely a high altitude, low temperature flight suit.
It's daylight still, right?
Yeah. So this is undoubtedly one of Penguin One's crew.
Okay.
There's also spattered blood on the front of this.
The guy that shot the dude in the fucking engineer, flight engineer.
And dried blood on the index finger on the right hand.
That'd be splatter from the from shooting.
No, that's where he traced the word spy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, this is the suit. This suit belonged to whoever did the shooting. And of course, being 60
Okay.
degrees, you don't want to be wearing an Arctic protective suit.
No.
You're going to sweat to death.
I guess I'm
Which is
stripping
why
it off and
whoever this
leaving it
was,
with
he
the
took off his
sleds. Yeah.
Yep.
If
So
somebody
whoever
steals
it
these,
was
we
is-
are fucked because we're not going anywhere.
This is true.
I can still make sure I have all the gear that I brought with me, though, right?
Yeah, you don't have to take off your gear. The point is you want to take
Okay.
off your heavy
Right.
Arctic clothing.
Okay, yeah. I'm
This
just
is how
making sure.
warm it is here.
It's
I just loaded myself up. I wanna
wait.
make sure
Where's the
I still have
sun
all that stuff.
in relation to where it was before?
It's visible in the place it ought to be.
Okay. And this
So
is
you
what
haven't moved. You don't appear to have moved in time or space. The sky is above you. The sun is where it ought to be. You simply passed what appears to have been a barrier.
and it's temperate here.
And it's
seems like.
warm. Yeah.
It's warm here.
Okay. Yeah. Got to take off the Arctic suits. We won't last an hour wearing those things in this kind of temperature.
You're risking a problem with heat stroke.
Yeah.
Wearing heavy protective gear when it's 60 degrees out.
And I'm sorry, Kevin, I missed part of the description that you gave to Bowen. Could you give it again real quick?
So what you've got is a massive stone courtyard. It's sunken, so it's about 7 feet below ground level. At one end of it, opposite the end you're on, is a pyramid made of what appears to be probably black basalt, topped with gold. 2 ramps lead up to the pyramid and appear to provide entry points at about the halfway mark up the pyramid.
Okay, gotcha.
4 towers mark the corners
Of the pyramid?
of the courtyard.
Of the courtyard. What's
Each one is several hundred feet high and made of stone.
what's behind us? Where we should have come from.
If you're looking back that way,
Yeah.
you can see the ice field you were on.
So this is like a naturally occurring warm spot. It kind of looks like an impossibly naturally occurring warm spot in the Arctic.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing natural. Pretty sure there's nothing natural about this.
But so there's ice. Go ahead.
Anomalies.
Anomalies. So there's ice sheets all around this place, but it's nice and warm and toasty here.
Inside the barrier, yeah.
Do we have any thermometers with us?
Probably not. No, I can roughly estimate how warm it is, which is to say,
Yeah. I'd like to see it on a thermometer.
Yeah.
This makes me nervous. All right, we're gonna freeze to death because we all think it's 60 degrees and it's actually colder.
That's a different problem.
Mhm.
Whoever was moving the sled moved it toward one of the ramps.
Well, that's right. Okay, where'd they go?
They apparently went up one of the ramps.
Can you two tell? I mean, do we
The
need
sled
track
is-
checks to notice the sled tracks?
the
Okay.
The sled is left. It's actually damage from the sled. You can't really damage stone like this. It's the sled itself
Scraped off
shredded a
shit.
bit. Yeah, scraping as it
Gotcha.
was moved.
All right, so we strip our.
This is probably some serious effort too.
Yeah,
Remember that was heavy.
And you don't
Somebody
move a
was
sled.
moving a heavy thing like that on a sled over stone up a ramp.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably a super not fun.
Okay, who does not have a rifle or a heavy weapon and has a hand free?
Me.
Are you the only one?
Bowen took a shotgun.
He's got a shot, like a full-size, like a full-size pump shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what about Jefferson?
Oh, I got a rifle.
You have
I got
a rifle.
shotgun.
Okay, I'm gonna take the film canister we're supposed to take with us. I'm gonna hand that off to Chase and ask her if she can carry that, because at least we're not leaving anything classified behind.
You can put it in your pack. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's go. I got the submachine gun.
Okay.
I will work the action on the submachine gun. I would like to have a bullet in the chamber for that.
Yeah, same thing with me and the rifle.
All right then. So follow the ramp then upward.
Yep.
As you're moving up the ramp, you can see the courtyard below you, and it's made of what appears to be black stone, possibly native basalt. Hard to be certain. The courtyard also has what appears to be a pit in it.
I'm sorry, a what?
A pit.
Pit.
Okay.
A round pit with a
there's-
lip that's about 2 feet high.
How wide is the pit?
From up here, hard to be certain.
Okay.
Maybe 20 feet across.
This was in the courtyard that we just came through?
Yeah, it's you're passing around the courtyard. You don't have to go through it.
Okay, yeah.
The ramps go next to the courtyard. To get down to the courtyard, you'd have to drop down about 7 feet.
Mm.
Oh, and the courtyard has what appears to be a doorway or a causeway that faces the pyramid. In other words, there may be a second entry to the pyramid from the courtyard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the
So
bottom.
it looks like there's 2 entry points to the pyramid. One at the mid-level, which is where the ramp goes, and both ramps seem to go to the same level. And then one that opens from the courtyard. Yeah, so there's clearly the pyramid appears to have 2 accessible levels.
But we see debris and stuff going up the ramp to the midsection.
Yeah,
That's where we
whoever
need
was
to go.
dragging the sled you were following went this way. Went up the ramp to the middle section. They did not apparently go to the courtyard, or if they did, they left the sled behind to go to the courtyard and then came back and collected it later.
I'm a little confused. I thought we started in the courtyard.
No, you start outside of it. The ramp goes around the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You do not have to enter the courtyard to climb the ramp.
Let's follow the ramp. I'm sorry, Graham, what'd you say?
No, we went around the courtyard. Now we're going up towards the pyramid.
Exactly.
Okay.
You've also the pit that's in the center of the courtyard appears to have some kind of liquid in it that moves periodically.
So there's something in there, like fish.
Yeah.
Like big fish, probably?
Hard to tell. But
I
it
mean,
looks
like
it might
what
be
kind of
liquid.
movement are we getting? Like,
Yeah, it bubbles upward a bit. So it might be fish. It might be the water itself. If it's water, it might be boiling or under pressure.
does it look like water?
Hard
can we
to tell
tell?
from up here.
Gotcha. Okay,
You
fair
have
enough.
to get closer to get a better look.
I'm gonna pass on that. We're not We're not here for water. We got plenty of water right now.
Yeah, you do. And as you're climbing the ramp, occasionally you'll notice that the courtyard occasionally gets lit up by what look like little flickers of lightning that move through parts of the floor.
The floor of the courtyard.
Yeah. Like every now and again, a random little flicker
Okay.
that seems to culminate in the pit. In other words, every now and again, a little bit of energy or lightning, whatever that is, goes dip, dip, dip across the courtyard and ends at the pit. Seems to be more or less random.
Okay.
As for the pyramid, well, once you get close to it, you realize how big this fucking thing really is.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the capstone is probably 1,000 feet high.
Holy
And the ramp
fuck.
takes you up about 300 feet, which means this is a not fun trip. And the poor
No.
bastard who hauled that sled up there, he really, really, really thought that was important.
And we're not hauling. We just have our
You're not.
kits
Yeah,
and our
you're
weaponry.
just hiking up a ramp. Yeah, whoever did that put a lot of effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you reach the top of the ramp, you could turn inward, and you're looking at a massive space that runs the length of the pyramid. In other words, from here, you can actually see the other opening where the other ramp is.
Right.
So both ramps
On this
do go to
level.
the same place.
Okay.
The walls are covered with massive structures, metal mostly, dials, knobs, protruding levers,
Machinery.
some machinery. Some of these levers are 7 or 8 feet in length. Some of them are 30 or 40 feet up the wall. Like, this is not machinery that would be easy to operate, given that some of the controls are way beyond your reach. The ceiling itself,
Yeah.
by the way, about 100 feet.
Does the ceiling go to the top of the? No, the pyramid's 1,000 foot, and we're about 350. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does not go to the top. So there's also what appear to be television screens.
Okay.
Some of them show nothing at all. Occasionally, one of them will show a little bit of flickering motion, and now and again, something like an eye or something.
An eye. We need another sanity check.
Not at the
No?
moment.
Okay.
I mean, it's just right now. It's just machinery.
I
It's
feel
weird,
like I need one.
but it's just machinery.
Where's our?
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
also, you're not alone here,
Oh.
because near one of the banks of machinery is Dr. Wendell.
But we don't really know. No, only one who recognizes him is Lou.
Lou will recognize his face.
Because we don't know what these people look like. We just know their specs.
Oh, they would have provided you a photograph.
Oh, okay,
no doubt.
good.
So yeah, you would have seen a picture of this man.
Is the freaking sled there with him?
The sled is here. Whatever that piece of equipment was, he's parked it on the bank of machinery here, as if he's using the equipment to interact with this machinery or trying to. And when he notices you, he's looking at one of the screens, looks up, and says, "Unless you're here to help me, stay out of the way, would you?"
Dr. Wendell?
And then goes back to adjusting. Yes, I'm busy. And goes back to adjusting whatever that machine is. He's using the machine he brought with him in an attempt to interact with these machines, apparently. And otherwise seems to be completely uninterested in your presence.
Do I see any Russian writing on these machines?
There's no writing visible. There's no writing visible at all in this place.
Okay. Just, that's what I look for, and I don't find it, so I'm disappointed. Okay. My character's at a bit of a loss.
Hard to tell precisely what he thinks he's doing, but he clearly thinks he's going to interact with these machines in some way.
Okay.
He's going to turn them on, turn them off, make them do things.
I'm
Make
gonna
them not do things.
I'm gonna walk over to him. The floor doesn't have machines on it, right?
Nope.
Okay.
The only part that makes this weird is the fact that some of the controls are too high up to be reached easily. Like,
How
who would
high?
design banks of machineries where you would need ladders
How
to reach
high?
some of the controls? Some of them are 40 or 50 feet above the ground.
So you have to be a giant, like literally
Or
5
you need
times the size of a man.
Or
you'd need a ladder, or you'd need to fly.
But they're huge too.
Yeah.
Like the
Also,
levers are
there is
huge levers.
Some
right? You said?
some of them are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
the
is
largest
some
lever
kind
you
of
can
giants.
see is more than 7 feet long. Some levers are more normal sized. but at least one lever is like 7 feet long.
Do we know that Lou has some familiarity with some of the machines that were in this plane? Do we have that information or not? No. Gotcha.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Also, some of these are clearly television screens. Like some of them are showing what clearly are moving images. So built into the machinery are also what's clearly television screens or some kind of screen like that that's showing images. So movie projector, television, something.
Okay. I want to walk over to Dr. Lindell. I'm going to mention to Jefferson to get ready to jump him.
I also would mechanical repair help me maybe understand what he's trying to do a little more, or maybe give me any other insight?
No, with mechanical repair, it's certain that he's trying to do. He's using the machine he brought with him,
right,
in an attempt to either understand or interact with the machines that are here.
How about electronics?
None of that's going to help much.
Gotcha.
In other words,
no,
these things make no sense from a human perspective at a certain level.
Yeah.
Right.
But those with appropriate skill realize Wendell thinks they do, and he's going to use them, not use them, turn them on, turn them off.
Yeah,
I'm going to have my
make
rifle
them do
at the ready.
whatever they do.
I'm going to whisper to Jefferson to get ready to jump him and restrain him. Because Jefferson's the biggest and the strongest of us, right?
Yeah. Okay. Also, by the way, as you move toward the middle of the space, you'll also notice on the wall away from the courtyard, there's an opening.
Oh no!
It's about 15 feet wide. It's about 15 feet square and is basically empty. In other words, you could jump. If you jumped into that, you would fall. It's a shaft.
Up against the wall on the opposite side of the pyramid from the courtyard.
Yeah, it's the opposite side from the courtyard, and it's an empty shaft about 15 feet wide.
Is it near him?
Square.
Is Wendell near it?
Not particularly, but you could, if you pushed him far enough, you could push him into it.
No, we need to. He's gone crazy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to relate. He's gone crazy. We have to.
That shaft is a long way down. In other words, if you fall down there, you're probably dead.
I just want to let the others know that we need to. Stop Mr. Wendell, Dr. Wendell, get the equipment, get the hell out of here. Try not to hurt him.
All right, that's what he said, was unless you're here to help me, stay out of the way.
Well, yeah, I want to head over that direction once I relay this thing to the other three of us.
Yeah. And as we're doing that, he looks at a screen, he adjusts a dial on one of the other machines, checks his own device.
Are we there yet? Tell me when we get there.
Yeah.
I'm walking right over to him.
Move up to him as he's still doing these things.
How can we help you, Dr. Wendell?
Well, that depends. How much do you understand about the purpose of these?
What's he looking at when he says that? Like the machines on the wall or the thing that he's got?
The machines on the wall, mostly.
Can I do an occult roll on the machines on the wall?
Cthulhu Mythos is the skill you would need here.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have that. I just have occult.
I'm looking towards Lou. She's our doctor too. Like, any advice? Like, I raised eyebrows. Like, what should we do here? What I'm.
What is your score in occult?
20.
You could make an occult roll.
Do it, Aaron. If you don't give me some good advice, Graham, I'm just going to tell 64. Jefferson to incapacitate him.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
As the ranking medical official, I declare Dr. Wendell mentally unsound. Get him.
Okay. Jefferson, get him.
Boom!
No, don't. Just grab him.
Oh, grab him or whatever.
Okay, well, you're going to
restrain him.
I'll grapple with him.
Yeah, so that's all I want is to restrain him. Don't want to hurt him. He's obviously gone crazy. So
make yourself a fighting roll then.
Regular.
I did that wrong again.
My fighting roll is not great. I'm a damn air pilot. I don't really have any weapon skills for you.
No, I'm fine with being the guy that grabs him. That's what I'm here for.
What's Bowen doing? Is he talking into his secret walkie-talkie to his Soviet friends?
That is a good question. What is Bowen doing?
Send them here. I have it.
As Jefferson moves up and grabs Wendell. Wendell, by the way, tries to grab a handgun that's in his pocket, and you grapple him before he can do so.
Okay.
Can I get to the hand? Sorry.
And then you can go. Yeah, you can go grab his
I'm
other
gonna
hand.
disarm
What is
that.
Bowen? What is
Bowen is examining the machinery that he took from the plane and brought here.
Okay. That a mechanical repair roll can help you with.
I don't think I got points in that either. Nah.
Hard
Ooh.
success. No,
Yeah.
regular success.
Sean
Okay.
has the most in that one. I know that already.
This
He has
is
it more than me.
no. This is a type. They build this thing. It's called an XCR6 as a type of ground penetrating radar, but that is clearly not what it does.
Oh.
Because the ports on this thing and the output on it are measuring what appears to be an unknown type of radiation. It has several
Yeah.
plug. No, this is intended. This thing is intended to interact with this stuff in some way.
Okay, that is not what I understand it to be.
That is no. Whoever told you about what this thing is lied.
Okay.
Now that you get your hands on it and actually examine it for yourself, you can be certain that they lied to you about it.
Okay.
I noticed Bowen examining the equipment.
Yeah.
It's
You
plugged
grabbed
in.
he has
to the-
plugged it in. Yes. You've also grabbed it with the handgun. That's the handgun from the survival kit.
Yeah, it's in my belt now.
Wendell also has the wrench, which is also potentially a weapon.
I will take that and tuck it in my belt somewhere.
In other words, the XCR6 was what was mounted in the bombardier's nose cone. He
Bowen?
attached it with using the wrench and dragged it here using the sled.
Bowen, can you unhook this thing? He's over there
Yes, I
looking
believe
at
I
it,
can.
right? He's fiddling it. Or destroy it.
We could definitely destroy it. I definitely think I can unhook it. But the American government might want to know what this thing is producing.
I'd like to make a psychology check to see if he's lying to me.
You're welcome to have a go at it.
Fail. I have no idea.
No way to tell anyway. Also, one of these
That's okay.
screens is blinks at you. And I don't mean the screen blinks. I mean the eye on the screen blinks.
Blink.
Mm.
Why don't you unhook it as quick as you can then?
Let's look at unhooking it.
I'm not sure how that's to be done. None of this stuff makes any sense. And when you go to disconnect one of the cables, it doesn't come out. This is where you should make yourself another sanity roll.
Yeah.
So
Cables don't have organic connections like that
They
eat each
do
other.
not.
Oh,
No, they
boy.
don't.
Let's use our entrenching tools. Just chop it free. Let's get out of here.
That is a fail on my sanity check.
Okay.
If you need a knife, I got one on my belt.
I do too, actually.
I'm sure most of you do.
Yeah,
It's not the real problem right now. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I'm missing a dog.
No, I made sure I marked down medium knife.
Be right back.
So you'll lose
take
one
one.
more. You'll lose one more point of sanity as you realize this is not unhooking the way you think it does. As what you thought were simply ports are practically organic.
It looks like umbilical cords or something, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
Yeah.
jolts of electricity run through the system periodically. Oh, and by the way, when they do the XCR6, indicates it's measuring. Oh, wait, it's also measuring the electrical input going into the pit down there.
We may want to activate charges.
Are you?
You're muted, Andy.
Wait, what is this thing, Doctor? I'm talking to the guy that I got a grasp of right now.
We need to get this thing free. Can you get it free?
What is it?
Fuck, the charges are back with all the gear.
It's a tool. It's a weapon. It's.
I mean, all
it's
this.
the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It's
he's answering me. All right.
generation. It's construction. It's life.
Bowen, you can't get that thing free?
Let me show you.
I
Let me
cannot
show
get this
you.
thing free.
I'll show you.
I'm running out. I want to
No,
go get some of the
no.
charges.
He's struggling to try to get free.
I'm grasping tighter.
I'd like to.
You want to make a strength. You want to make a strength roll.
I'd like to head back
All
for the
right.
sleds for the satchel charges.
Okay,
At a
so you're
dead
running.
run, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know that,
throw my
Bowen.
weight-
Go ahead. Sorry, Graham.
Can I also throw my weight on the doctor to help hold him down?
Yeah. Well, let me make him a strength roll too.
Ooh, 2
I
against
got
1.
it,
He gets penalty die.
I got a regular success.
Ooh.
Bowen, I'm letting you know I'm going for the satchel charges. Okay.
Yeah.
So as
Why
the
not?
two of you
Understood.
try to
I have
grab him, he
grenades.
with a critical success, he breaks out for a moment.
Oh, we got a
As the
crit
two of you
success.
yeah, he did roll the 5.
Yeah.
He
as
doesn't
the
get a
two of
penalty
you-
die?
Okay, with a crit success, I'm just going to let that fly for a moment.
Aw.
He breaks out for a moment,
Oh, fuck.
grabs a couple of dials, and bends them. And then the two of you have a hold of him again.
Too late.
So
He's
he
already
broke
fucked
free
us.
long
We're
enough
doomed.
to do a thing. You are running to get the explosives, and what is Lou
Yeah.
doing?
Lou was helping Jefferson.
Lou was the one
Yeah.
doing
the guy
that.
I
down.
went up and
Okay,
hold him
so what
down,
is
but
so
he
what is
already got
Bowen? So what is Bowen doing?
He's backing away. He's letting them set charges.
No,
Okay, well,
it'll be
you
a
have
while
to-
before I get to the charges, dude.
Okay.
I gotta
Remember,
run
those ramps
all
are
the way
a couple of
down.
hundred. Yeah, he's got to run.
It's
He's
gonna
got to run.
be 5 minutes.
He's got to
probably.
run probably about 1,000 yards.
Yeah, it's
back and
gonna be a
forth.
while.
Oh. I guess he's gonna be documenting everything he gets,
Okay,
or at
so
least mentally documenting.
you're
like,
watching what he does in that moment he's
Yes.
got, and you should make yourself a spot hidden roll.
by hitting.
Oh, 7.
7, so-
Nice.
Extreme success.
Okay, so what you'll notice is the projections on the screens begin to match the flow of electricity.
Okay.
The machines itself now synchronizing, and then when you look forward, look at some of these screens, you realize what you're looking at is the pit out there.
Oh,
Whatever is
boy.
activated is emerging from the pit.
He's bringing out the Shoggoths.
Uh-oh.
That's what this thing does. Is what he turned on was something in the pit, which means your problem isn't the machine itself. Your problem is also the pit.
Yes.
You have a way to communicate that to Briggs.
Yeah.
How far can I run? It was only been a few
It's not
seconds.
the machine.
so-
It's the pit. It's the pit. It's the
So
pit.
so you're running out screaming that.
Are you
Yeah.
running after me, Bowen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he comes out about 30 seconds later. By this point, you've run partway down the ramp, and he's screaming, "It's the pit! It's the pit! It's the pit!"
I look towards the pit as I'm running. There's a terrible
Okay.
mistake.
Something is burbling there.
Gurgling?
What have
Burbling,
you done,
gurgling.
Doctor?
Technically, he said it's burbling.
Burbling, yes. And in response to "What have you done?" he says, "I've showed you what it does. Watch. Just watch."
He's crazy. Has he gone crazy?
Yeah, he has.
Oh yeah, yes. Good God, yeah. So you're running to get the explosive. Now, when you get it, where are you running toward?
Oh, did I get there?
Yeah, when
I
you get there,
survived.
what are you doing?
Good question. I don't have
Are
any
you
kind of
running-
demolitions, I don't believe.
Well, you don't need demolitions to use these. Remember?
No,
That's
no.
the
But to
point.
place them in a good place, I need demolitions, don't I? Like,
No, the
is
point
something
of these
coming out of
charges
the
is
pit?
Put it next to what you want to destroy. Pull the cord.
Okay, there's electricity moving through the courtyard, though, right?
Yes, there is.
Are my boots rubber on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think
How
they'll
much of it
insulate
can you
me?
handle? We're about to find out, aren't we?
I guess. Yeah, let's go to the pit. I grab
Well,
all 4
make it-
satchel charges. Is Bowen with me or a ways behind me?
Yes.
All right.
Bowen is
Probably
there
a
with
bit
you.
behind you because you got there first and then you came
Something's
back.
Okay.
gurgling
So-
up out of the pit. Something
Yep.
is bubbling up. All right.
Oh yeah. And as you're approaching it, and Bowen joining you from the other direction, you can see part of the pit rises up on an appendage, I guess, with several eyes in it, and it sinks back down.
I would like a sanity check, right?
Oh god, yeah, both of you. Those of you outside should make a sanity check at this point. Hell yeah.
Fail.
I made it.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh, Sean, I wish I was. No, wait a minute. No, I rolled a 60 something, not a 40 something. I failed.
Okay, so if you failed, you're going to lose, seriously, 1.
Oh, wow.
Well, fuck.
That's awesome. I do
If
that
you
all the
made
time,
it-
Kevin. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
It really pisses me off when I'm like, you're going to lose up to 20 and you'll last 1.
Yeah, that's cheap, but there we are.
Hey,
And if you've succeeded, you lose 2.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
bullshit.
you
what it means,
succeeded,
though,
you
is-
lose 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a D8 versus a D20, and fuck, that happens.
Yeah.
So what it means, though, is the two of you are still quite functional.
Yeah.
As you're running toward the pit as the thing is starting to emerge.
How'd you say? It said 20 feet wide or so, you said? You thought?
The
we
pit's
thought?
about 20 feet wide.
Okay.
Um,
Are these electric charges
You'll want a dex roll to get through the electrical charges
Okay.
unharmed.
But my question is the electricity coming through this courtyard likely to set them off prematurely? I mean, I don't know. I don't know
That's what a
demolitions.
demolition roll. That's what a demolition is going to tell you.
So they should. But do we see the electricity on the? There's an edge you said on the pit, right? Like it comes up.
It moves through the courtyard to that, and as you move through the courtyard, by the way, you'll notice between the tiles
decks.
there are wiring.
Oh God, I failed my dex too. Son of a bitch! I have a huge dex. 86 out of 75. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna blow 11. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna blow 11 luck.
Yeah, you probably want to do that.
Where the fuck is my? Oh, my luck
to avoid
sucks.
stepping on some of that electricity and
burning myself,
frying yourself,
or blowing up.
Likewise, is Bowen entering the courtyard?
Yes.
Okay, you'll need a dex roll as well.
I have a 75 fucking dex and I failed.
It happens.
So mad. My dude's fast.
Okay, so you're both of you moving through the courtyard. So you'll meet in the center as the thing is now appearing, dropping back again. The best way to describe this, perhaps, is you're watching it being born.
Oh joy! You said is there a lip around the pit?
Yeah.
Is the lip also getting the electricity?
Oh, that's where it goes in. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just gonna hopefully the electricity won't set these shuttle charges off. I've got all four. Is Bowen across the pit from me?
You can surround the pit with 4 of them if you want to.
That's what I would like to do.
Do it quick, pull all the charges, and run like hell.
Yeah, run like hell towards the sleds. I hope the others. This took us a little while. They had time to do some shit inside the pyramid while we're doing.
We're about to find out what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pee.
I want to take the doctor, and I want to start heading towards our gear. Basically.
Okay, so you're dragging him with you.
Yeah.
It's going to be slow going because he's fighting you, and while you're stronger than he is, there is a certain strength in madness.
No, I know. I know.
If you can get your arms around his legs, that'll help a lot because there's 2 of you. In other words, if you pick him up by the legs, you could carry him out.
I'll take the leg.
Okay. Yeah, so that way, basically, you lifted him up, and now you can carry him out. It's also much harder for him to fight and get leverage when his legs are off the ground.
Right. Well, yeah, he has no ground.
Exactly.
So
there's little way to get.
Oh, before we go, you said that there was a shaft in this room?
Yep.
Is it possible for me to take the very expensive military equipment before we leave and just rip it and toss it down the shaft?
Well, it's not coming out from where it's connected.
That's
the problem.
Is there any part of it that I can any mechanism that I can just tear out real quick?
Nothing is going to come out. You
can never mind.
Smash it or shoot it, perhaps.
Okay, then I will take. I'll take if you allow. I'll take Jefferson. I'll take your firearm and just shoot the machine real quick.
I got a grenade once we get a safe way.
Then let's do that.
Or you can just throw a couple of grenades back and hope it just takes the XCR6 out. And maybe some of this machinery as well. But the important thing is you eventually get your hands on Wendell and you're bodily carrying him out.
Yeah.
Because he's still fighting you. So you guys will emerge onto the ramp to see the 2 of them.
I do want to say, once I get about 10 yards away, I'm going to take a grenade out and I'm going to chuck it at that machine.
Okay.
Good idea.
So a throw roll to put it exactly where you want it.
Yeah. I also gave myself 5 yards of bonus. I don't know if it makes it easier or not, but anyway. No, I rolled a 95. It's not a malfunction, at least.
Yeah, no, that one.
96.
The problem is you're trying to hold on to Wendell while you're doing this.
Yeah, he struggled or something and it threw me off.
Yeah, you basically, it comes out of your hand odd, bounces, and then you just have to move for fear that you'll be too close to the blast radius when it detonates.
Yeah.
So you're just move at this point. And you just need to get out of there. Those of you who are down on the lower level, by the way, while you're setting up your satchel charges, you'll notice something else.
Oh, no.
The causeway that enters the bottom part of the pyramid.
Oh, no.
There's Mr. Overman.
Wait, Overman, he's a Native American fella.
Well, he's not himself, but he is an anthropologist.
Oh,
he's the other mission.
I thought he was a code talker.
He helped organize Code Talk.
Gotcha. Okay.
He is not Native American, but he speaks Comanche and Shoshone.
Gotcha.
He's the one. He's one who said basically, "Hey, I know people.
What's he doing?
Who can help with this?" He's running toward you, screaming, "Don't do that!"
We're running away. I don't know if he knows how to turn off satchel charges or not.
Once you pull the trigger, they can't be turned off.
I run. I just
he doesn't have
keep
time to do
running.
No, he does not. In other words, the best he's going to do is figure it out for himself what you've just done, because he's screaming at you not to do it. But I think it's already done, and two, I don't think you'd be listening.
We're running
anyway.
towards we're running towards the
Nope.
towards this. I'm running towards the sleds. I don't know what Bowen's doing.
So he runs toward where you set the charges when a jolt of electricity gets him.
Ooh.
It lifts him off the ground, throws him. He lands hard.
I'm really glad I used those luck points.
That looks like it hurt. Is he dead?
He's gonna get zapped again if he's not careful.
He is not dead.
You rolled that out of 100, just so you know. If that's what. Okay,
no, I was rolling. I'm making him a con check to see if he survived.
Oh, okay.
For simplicity's sake, to discover that yes, he is alive. In fact, with extreme success, he is still moving again. So here's the issue: does one of you want to try to go back and help him?
I am running. I don't know how those things work. I don't know how to turn them off.
Yep.
I am heading for the sleds.
Yeah, we've got to go.
Okay, so we will make him another dex roll then on his own to see if he is going to get out in one piece or any pieces. And yes, he will succeed. So he will be following you shortly thereafter. As you guys reach the courtyard, you'll have to basically it's a 7-foot wall.
Fuck.
Which means
we had to kind of jump down into this place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll need either a climb or a strength roll to move up quickly.
Oh no, my climb sucks.
Otherwise, you'll have to basically grab and then do a pull up.
Right. Yeah.
Fail.
So you're taking time to get up there.
13 out of that is a hard success.
So you're up easily and can actually help him.
I will if he.
How's Mr. Overman doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him.
Regular success.
He's a human being. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. So.
Yeah. So you guys Overman's right behind you, still screaming something or other. In fact, you can't hear him now. Because now the pyramid begins to the pit begins to pulsate.
Is he close enough to help him out?
Yeah, you could reach back and pull him up too, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Bowen and then I'm gonna reach for Overman. We're supposed to try to save these people.
Yep. So grab him and pull him up.
Yep.
And the pit itself is now
and then run like him.
And by the 5th pulsation, you can see an appendage with multiple eyes floating in it emerge from it, and then there's the boom.
The boom.
I don't know if I would have looked back once you got Overman, unless getting Overman up means I'm facing that way.
Dude, if you're gonna be cool, if you're gonna be cool, you won't look back.
I never look back in this game.
And then the boom. And pretty sure that pit has collapsed. Not that you're sticking around to find out.
No. We're running I'm running for the sled. I don't know what Overman's doing. He can stay behind. Wait a minute. That means there's
in the same direction you're in.
We got too many people on that plane is what I'm thinking.
And now you've got the other two are carrying Wendell. One, you've got his legs, you've got his arms. You're basically carrying him as he's still fighting about it. Down the ramp.
Didn't 3 people leave off of the other direction, we thought?
There's 2 people still unaccounted for.
No, we have 3 people. 3 people went the other direction.
Yeah. Which means at some point they must have separated again.
Well, no, I'm saying that's too many people.
There's 2 men unaccounted for right now.
3 men unaccounted for right now. You said 2 of 3. We thought we saw 3 people head towards the markers.
Body. Well,
no, stop. We saw 3 people go on the other sled. With the other sled, we thought.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So
and 2 of them are currently unaccounted for.
We found these
no matter how you
2.
put it, 2 people are unaccounted for.
I think the other sled might also come here.
Did the other sled also come here somehow?
Maybe.
Kevin, you said 3 went in the direction. We thought 3 went in the direction with the markers.
Yes.
We found 2 dead, and we got 2 here. That's 1 extra guy.
Mhm.
That's 7, not 6.
Well, no, you're assuming that he came here with Wendell, but
No.
Wendell was alone.
Yeah, you're true. Yeah, because we only saw 1 set of footprints. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter. It doesn't
so,
matter. I'll talk to you about this after the game.
Yeah. So you know where you've got Davis's body. He died.
Yeah, there's 2 dead guys at the plane.
Demarst is dead.
Yes.
You know where Wendell is. You know where
1, 2,
Overman
3,
is.
4, 5, 6. But
Collins
you said,
and Kirkland are still unaccounted for.
but there were 3 people that went that direction, off to that way.
Yeah.
No.
We must assume they all came here.
We only saw 2 set of tracks. You're assuming someone was on the sled.
We saw 2 sets of tracks. Kevin said when we came back, we noticed, when we came back with our sleds, we noticed there were 3 sets of footprints going that direction, we thought.
Yep, which means 2 people are still unaccounted for.
Yep, they must. Yeah.
They came here then? Okay, they must all come here.
Don't know. Haven't seen
I
them.
don't know. I'm very
That's
confused.
the point. 2 people are still
It feels
unaccounted
like there are too many people on this plane to me. Anyway, I'm running away.
I think we have 6 minutes.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, we do want to end by 11 or so. So getting the hell out of here, that's probably your best bet at this point. You can see for a moment the thing that you saw overhead.
I didn't see that before. Do I have to make a sanity check?
Uh,
I never saw it. The blob.
Not going
Okay.
to worry about it at this point, because once you pass, you grab the sleds, grab your survival gear.
Yeah.
And once you pass the barrier, you're back out in the ice.
And we can't see
Oh, you can
the pyramid
behind
or
you.
whatever.
No, behind you are the mountains.
But not the pyramid.
But the pyramid's gone. It vanished. There's some kind of
It vanished, and it's been
something.
replaced by those mountains.
Run away. We're done.
Yeah.
We're gonna head
And
back for the
Keep
plane.
moving, and yeah. Now you've got actually no, you do, because you can grab Wendell's survival gear as well. So you've got gear for everybody,
Okay.
and you can head. So you're actually heading back to the crash site.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna
You can
ask
make
if
it-
they destroyed the XCR6 or whatever. I'll ask to have Jefferson and Chase.
throw a grenade at it. Not sure.
Okay, fair. Close enough.
Yeah, not sure how much harm you did to it.
So yes, that's your answer. Yes.
We're calling it. We're gonna
It
call
was
that a yes.
destroyed.
Yep. And when you get back to the crash site, nothing has changed.
Hmm.
So
So
can
it's
set-
about 8 o'clock by then. Took us an hour and a half, or 8:30 or something
yeah.
like that.
So it's getting on toward dark, which means you'll have basically just enough time to get your
set
shelter set up before dark.
Okay.
And of course, you can now with 6 of you, you can all pack into the shelter if you want to.
Has the dude that we carried out, has he calmed down any, or is he still irate?
You're going to need to sedate him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's up to Blue.
Wendell will not
Okay.
calm down.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
do we have handcuffs, or zip tie,
no.
or any kind of way to tie him up?
You could bet your best bet is probably to zip him into a sleeping bag.
Oh yeah, let's do that too. We'll sedate him and sleep. Do
One
that.
of those Arctic sleeping bags that you could zip it. You basically zip it up.
What about
put his hands
Overman?
inside it.
Does Overman
It's
seem?
Over- Overman will calm down after a while. He is distraught that you didn't allow him to finish what he was doing, because he believes he understood what he saw in the base of the pyramid. Ruins and glyphs and whatnot. He thinks he was ready to translate.
They're probably still there.
Yeah, but he's not going back there now because he saw the thing up there.
The floaty thing.
Yeah. And he's pretty sure that's where it came from.
Can we contact base with the shortwave?
Yeah.
Can we send a simple message of, at the site, please retrieve us, and not give any location? Make it a super short message, so hopefully the Ruskies can't triangulate.
Yep. Now,
And
in
then
the
shut
morning,
it down.
You've only got about 5 hours of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to move toward Ellesmere the next day? Do you want to wait? In other words, are you waiting for the Danish crew, or are you going to move toward them?
We still got 2 unaccounted for.
Yep. You also have the one trail you never
Can we follow that? Can we break down the shelter and follow the other trail? Let's try to do that.
Yep. And when you do that, it'll become clear where your discrepancy came. Because about 2 miles into that trail, the 3 men split.
Mm.
One of them turns north.
That's why I got
the
confused.
other 2 turn east.
So Overman went north.
Exactly.
He could have probably even explained that to us the night before.
If he was in a mood to do so, he could.
Oh, maybe he wasn't. I don't know.
He was not.
Okay, fair enough.
In other words, Kirkland, and Collins were the party of 3. And then what will eventually come out, because you'll find, I'll get to that in a moment, is that he heard the music, as it were, and decided he needed to go see the mountain.
Kirkland's alive.
And he left the other 2. As for Kirkland and Collins, you will find them about 5 miles away. The 2 of them are in what appears to be essentially a foxhole.
Okay.
They are armed, and they are watching the sky.
Mm.
They saw blobby.
They saw, yeah. And they hunkered down to wait for rescue in case that thing came back.
Is our better bet to go back to the plane? Do we think, or continue heading? Try to head towards. I'm sorry, where were we heading?
We're heading toward Ellesmere.
Where
if you do this right, you can meet up with the Danish party.
Let's do that once we recover them.
Yeah.
Is there any other information we can get from Overman as we walk and talk?
Overman will tell you about all the glorious things he saw. That the whole of the base of the pyramid was just pictograms and writing explaining that these things built this facility, that it was built to build their weapons, to fight some kind of cosmic war. Oh, and he'd like you to know there are more of them.
Damn it, sanity check.
Yeah, afraid one more.
Well asked.
Yep.
Oh, and I failed that one too.
97. 97 is not a crit fail.
Well, we're at the end, so I'm not going to worry about the numbers. Point is that it's a good shaking at the end to realize that this was not the only such facility.
Well, Overman could tell the U.S. military, and they can decide what to do about it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So Bowen doesn't betray us? Yay!
He could not tell what these things, who their enemy was. But what he can tell you, and that's part of that sanity loss as well, is that I assume most of his players figured out what you saw was a Shoggoth.
Some kind of weird flying Shoggoth. I've never heard
I have
of that
no idea.
before.
I don't know the monsters in
You don't want to know Shoggoths.
What you saw was a Shoggoth spawning pit.
Oh, we did the right thing, killing it then.
And the machinery that Wendell was using,
elder things,
was to control it. In other words, this was a facility for building Shoggoth.
Yep. From the war.
Yeah. And what you didn't see, or what you noticed at the end, was the mountains they saw. That was a hologram, essentially.
Okay.
Those were holographic projectors. That's the barrier that you passed through was essentially a hologram, but notice it also contained heat.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just a hologram.
But it was also heat that can't be detected outside the hologram, which is pretty high tech.
Exactly. That was their science.
So does Delta Green contact us?
It's entirely likely down the road, yeah.
Okay.
That they know about this. But for the moment, there's not a lot that can be done. It was, of course, the hologram creation. The towers were where it was based. Those 4 towers. If you knocked those down, you would have destroyed the hologram.
And the heat?
And the heat. It was that was holding the heat in, but it was also that was creating the anomalies.
And didn't we also have 4 charges?
You did, yeah. In other words,
that's the choice.
You guys didn't. We should have just shot Wendell in the face as soon as we found him.
Jericho was the study of this facility and what it was doing. And of course,
why'd they dump
the
the fuel?
anomaly being what it was. Once the facility plays with your perception. In other words, they never had a fuel problem. There was no fuel leak. They just thought there was.
So they
acted as if they were they were running low on fuel and had to ditch.
And then they dumped the rest just in case as they came.
And notice they see the mountains at various points.
Yeah,
you guys saw those and they vanished as well. And for those of you who know your way around the mythos very well, the Shoggoth have a chant.
Yeah,
they identify. They make a noise that sounds like Tekeli.
Yeah.
Or if you heard it on the tape, it sounds as take it, take it, take it.
Oh,
You actually
I
heard a
like
Shoggoth
that.
on the
I
tape.
like that. I heard it
Which
on
is
the
why-
radio. Why was the radio
is-
still working? Just to be weird?
Because it was picking up from the anomaly.
Oh, and it doesn't
Yeah.
need power to pick that up.
Exactly. And
That's
Goldfarb
actually super clever.
Goldfarb heard the voice of the Shoggoth, which is why he burned the tape.
Because he went crazy. He went
Okay.
temporarily insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he lost a budget. He lost a hit of Saturday when he heard that, and he burned the tape.
So Wendell's crazy. Overman is probably heading that way.
Absolutely nuts. Yeah.
Um,
Well,
I-
Wendell is beyond the pale.
yeah, he's
Overman
completely
has
mad.
taken some significant sand loss, and Kirkland and Collins both have suffered some sand loss, but are otherwise alive.
How did the elder things get to all those high dials and levers and stuff?
Well, they stretch or float or
Oh, wait,
fly.
they can fly. That's right. They have wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah, that
every
makes
shade.
sense.
The younger ones lost them.
If only you
Yeah,
could have
sometimes-
stopped Wendell before he pulled that lever.
Yeah.
America would have a new weapon against the Soviets.
Yeah,
That will
I'm
kill
not
us
sure.
all.
Yeah, and of course you saw one moving through the sky. Yeah, what
What's
didn't
that?
come up
Communists.
was one. Actually, none of the characters are spies. It's just Cold War paranoia.
Good
Yep.
stuff with that. Because I was pretty.
Because there should
Because
be.
I was like, I kept thinking, Sean is going to be the one. He'll get the spy and then murder us all in cold blood. Because that's how Sean does it.
What?
No, that's what I would have done if I was going to be.
Yeah, no,
Sean-
none of the characters are actually spies. They're
You-
just there's just the element of Cold War paranoia.
Yeah, you
The Russians can
go
appear
for it when
whenever
you're
you want them
when
to.
you're a turncoat, man. You just go for it.
Yeah.
You
But
fucking
the Russians
murdered
had-
my ass.
Yeah, the Russians had nothing to do with it.
Right.
It was the anomaly itself.
Yeah.
Probably the safest way to talk Wendell down was one you didn't have available, because it's Hamlin who has the best chance of communicating
Which
with
one
him.
is Hamlin?
The other scientist,
Yeah.
yeah, who has a personal connection with him and
Yeah.
therefore has a better way of talking him down. If you'd followed the flag mark trail, of course, you would have seen the point where they split,
Yeah.
and then
4
Overman eventually would
miles
mention
to
would give up on the fact that it was he had to go see the mountains, which is what Goldfarb told you as well.
Yep. That makes complete
And
sense. Yeah, I was
Kirkland-
really struggling to figure out who was where. You saw me.
Yeah, and Kirkland, when in the aftermath, will also tell you that when Overman said, "I'm going," he said, "No, you're not." And Overman reminded him, "I'm a civilian. I'm not under your command.
And he shot
You
him.
do what you want. I'm gonna do what I want." No, they didn't. There was no fighting involved. They parted ways.
Oh, yeah.
Kirkland said, "Don't go there. It's dangerous." And Overman said, "You're not the boss of me.
Why?
If I want to go, I'm going to go."
Right. Why did Wendell
Do what I
kill
want.
Davis?
Because Wendell was nuts from pretty much off from
Oh,
the get-go.
okay. So he
And
was
was
just
convinced that Demarest was a spy. That was nonsense. Demarest was
Demarest, I
not a
meant.
spy.
right. Gotcha. Okay.
Demarest was the one listening to the radio.
Um,
Demarest probably said something like, "What the fuck is that?" or said something negative about it. That's probably why Wendell did what he did.
I liked that. You could cut the time if you wanted to get a bigger group.
Yeah.
You might want to put the advice in that if you have a larger group or if you have like 8 players or 6 players, to cut the time is just start us on the plane heading out.
Yeah.
And we've already gotten our orders.
Well,
But-
as it
but
is,
this
I mean,
was
given
quick,
given
man.
given that we all the nonsense with getting characters with 4 players, it only took us 2 hours and change.
Yeah.
So
Which
with
is
8,
not bad.
it will take a good 3 to 4 hours.
We
Which is fine.
moved though, dude. We were moving.
Yeah, we
we
did.
were on
Yeah.
task. We were
Well,
like,
it's
boom, here's what we gotta
it's
get done.
Well, the characters are given a mission for one, and many of
Yeah,
them are
that helps.
military. So there's
Yeah.
that. And 2, it really is plot first, as in it jumps you right into the plot, and then it's up to you to go from there. So really, a lot of it comes down to where the characters go when the trails separate, whether to do things like set up the shelter first or investigate first, and then which trail to follow, and then what to do with the facility itself, to try to destroy the towers, to try to talk Wendell or Overman down.
Yeah.
And also a lot depends on which level they investigate first.
We also only had 2 choices, which was good for a convention game. And I suppose if we'd followed the trail of the larger group, we'd have run into Kirkland, and they'd have been like, "Yeah, Wendell went that way."
Well,
Or
he
not
didn't know which
Wendell.
way.
Not Wendell.
He knew
What's
which
his-
way
Overman.
Overman went.
Overman.
Yeah.
Overman went that way.
Yeah.
If you
And
want,
they would have. That's how the players would know Overman went back and went north as well.
Did Kirkland? Is his name Kirkland?
Yes,
Yeah.
pilot.
Did Kirkland know Wendell had, or Waddell, or whatever his name is? Wendell had the equipment from the plane.
No, he's the guy who went first.
Kirkland did.
Kirkland went out first, and
Okay.
then what happened was,
Why'd they
because
come
Kirkland
back?
had hit a bit of a sanity loss himself, he went out. He said, "I'm gonna go find help." He went out, walked about 100 yards or so, and went, "Wait, I'm not going alone. That's stupid."
Yeah, it is really stupid. So he comes back,
In other
gets
words,
3 guys, they leave.
Yeah,
Then Wendell's like, "This is the piece of machinery that will allow me to control the Shoggoths." Took
because what
that out, and
Kirkland
he
did,
left. Okay.
What Kirkland did was his initial plan was, everybody stay here. I'm going to go for help. And then he said, okay, you know what? Once he realized that he was being a little
Terrible
crazy,
idea, yeah.
that he and Collins, the navigator, would go for help.
But then Overman went with them,
Overman then insisted on going with them,
leaving
and then
3 men on board.
Yeah, and that was okay. I mean, as far as they were concerned,
Yeah.
having a third was fine.
Wendell killed.
Wendell then killed Demarst and left.
Davis had gone crazy,
And then
already,
Davis
too.
had sunk into hypothermia, and you saw
Okay.
that. So that was the order of things. Actually, in the text itself, there's a complete description for the GM's eyes of what happens at the crash.
Good. That's awesome. Do you have a map?
So
Did you send me a map of the temple area?
The one thing it does not have yet is a map.
Okay, because I was a bit confused with
Yeah, the
the
one
layout.
thing I have not done is the map itself.
Okay.
But the initial text includes basically a rundown. So during the landing,
That's
Kirkland
awesome.
and
I like
Davis
that.
were seated. Demarst was seated behind
Like
them,
keeper
so on and so
information.
forth. Yeah, mission specialist Overman banged his head on the hull during the crash,
Overman's the one who left the blood.
leaving the blood stain. After it came to a stop, Major Kirkland took charge. He told the others to remain inside while he went outside to assess the condition, decide what to do. While he did that, Demarst attempted to signal for help with the radio. His message was not transmitted due to interference from the anomaly. And then, of course, Collins opens the first aid kit. He treats Overman. Davis takes stock. Kirkland doesn't return for a few minutes. He goes out to find him. Then Collins and Overman exit the aircraft to find Kirkland and Davis, while Demarst attempts to still get the radio signal out. Wendell hasn't left the airplane. Then Kirkland thinks sees what he thinks is a light, because he's still having trouble, having failed the power roll. He decides to go walk and go get help. He's seeing the anomaly. He then realizes he shouldn't go alone. He returns to get the others. He's then joined by Collins and Overman. They agree that the two of them should attempt to reach help. Collins, of course, has one of the 2 survival sleds, and they left the flags.
They left flags.
So they would so they could find their way back, and so that rescuers
find them.
Could find their way to the site.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were more concerned at that point about the survival of their fellow crew members than with mission security.
So there weren't any elder things left at this base, though.
No.
Okay.
We hadn't
It's
seen
just a
any living
Shoggoth
elder
making
things.
machine
Yeah.
that Wendell figured out. Okay.
And one thing that does not come out is why it activated when it did. And that's very specifically left ambiguous.
Yeah. It
But
just did.
the possibility that it had to do with a submarine tripping some underwater signal device, or it had to do with the pine tree system, or it just did because the stars are fucking right.
Did we blow it up? Did we blow up the Shoggoth making machine at least?
Well, you destroyed the pit, which
I
means
know.
it won't produce more Shoggoth.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So yes.
There's more out there.
Of course, there's still the one that's out there.
Shoggoth can't fly.
I mean,
Shoggoth
there's still
can't
a watch.
fly. That's in the
There's still a watch.
Necronomicon. It's specified by Al-Hazrad. He said they
Still a
don't
watch Shoggoth
exist.
out there.
He said they don't exist on Earth anymore. No.
Yeah, he also said that, and it turns out he was,
said no.
Wrong.
Al-Hazrad said no.
Yeah.
Damn you, Kevin.
So, whoops.
That's how awful
He's
they are,
wrong.
dude. If we had to deal with a Shoggoth, we'd all die.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
There's no survive.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to survive Shoggoth.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool. That was good, Kevin. I enjoyed that. That was
Yeah, it
Also,
was enjoyable.
One of the characters, Douglas Germain, his nickname Jumpy is not because he's fearless. He actually encountered a Shoggoth.
So he's
He failed the sand check, was paralyzed with fright, while everyone else ran away. So he gained a reputation for being cool under fire.
When
He
actually
saw it eat several airplanes
Mm.
and saw it engaged by friendly fighter aircraft.
Shoggoths can't
They obviously
fly.
didn't check his underwear as it was soaked and soiled.
All right, we're gonna wrap up the
Great.
stream, I think, and then we will discuss the next game session after I end the stream. Is that cool, guys?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brave men shit themselves all the time.
All right. So thanks for watching.
not
That was
denying
Penguin
that,
1.
yeah.
Anybody who's still here or who watched, I appreciate you, and we will
Bye, everybody.
talk to y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.